All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning and welcome back to another. Man, I've been waiting to fucking ban this fool. Hell yeah.
Who's there?
It's this one fool. He says the same thing. He says I never work hard. Fuck that fool. I was like, he even changed his name. I was like, yeah,
he works hard enough to block your ass.
Yeah, nah, bro. Me, dog. I'm like the fucking fool who took out JFK when it comes to blocking fools. That bullet is gonna hit a couple fools and take. You know what I mean? It's gonna fucking go through.
You think that was the one dude?
Yeah.
Oh, you think Harvey Lee Oswald? One dude, one bullet. One guy shot off all those bullets.
How many bullets were in this fool?
Three. There was three bullets that went into JFK, and there's a magic bullet theory where supposedly that bullet comes out looking prestige.
You don't think the fool hit the trigger? You don't think the fool hit the trigger 3 times?
Can't. Fool, you haven't seen that shit. There was more than one person in on it. This was like some fucking John Wick shit.
Oswald had a twin.
Hey, what was he really gonna fucking say to everybody? Why did they have to kill him?
Then they killed him. Because he was going to say that he wasn't the only one that was in on it. He was going to be the CIA or the FBI helped me, or they've been telling me.
What was the whole big deal that he was going to say? Like, what was JFK going to go up there and say? Like, was he going to speak? Was he going to Giselle Maxwell that shit?
No, that was the Federal Reserve. Like, he didn't want the Federal Reserve to for us to be based on oil. And then he was going after, like, the drug on wars, and the mafia got involved. They think the mafia was in on the hit, too. It gets deep.
Oh damn! That fool was in with a gang of people, huh?
Yeah, they just took him out because they say after him shit changed, and it kind of did. We started going into
Plus
wars.
He was Catholic. That had something to do with it too.
Yeah.
Was he Italian? No, he's American, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be. We can't. Never had an Italian president. Irish?
He comes from an Irish background.
Yeah, people love
Potatoes,
JFK, and then there's JFK. Su hermano or something like that that's supposed to be alive right now. But
wasn't he the
Roberto? How's that?
Wasn't he he's the fuck up
in the helicopter? That you've never heard the theory that he's alive, that he was the one helped. That this goes to QAnon. This is QAnon. I don't believe this shit, but this goes down down the rabbit hole. What? Did you hear the new one?
Which one?
Nancy Reagan gives good head. I didn't make this up. She's trending on Twitter. Even the intern told me. I told her, I was like, hey.
First of all, isn't she old as fuck?
I'm not saying she was doing it now. Back in the day, she was giving everybody.
She's dead now, right?
No, pull a picture of her. So
Nancy.
I don't think he knows who this is.
I've been to Ronald Reagan's museum. I have his fucking action figure at home. You asshole.
His wife giving major blowies, dog.
I mean, I don't doubt it. That fool was a movie star.
Yeah, but I
like,
heard but like she gave it to like everybody at the White House.
Oh damn!
Like they were saying, they were comparing her to Madonna, bro.
What?
Yeah, type it in. It was trending today. Yeah, type in Madonna tweet. There we go. See, they're comparing them. Look,
fool. First of all, that's great. In those pictures, Madonna looks old, bro.
I'd rather fuck Nancy than Madonna. I never found Madonna all that hot.
You don't think her last picture she was hot?
You're fucking kidding me, man.
You're tripping. You'd rather fuck Nancy Reagan than fucking...
No, in her young times. Not right now.
Oh.
No, I'm talking like when they were both their ages. To me, Madonna...
I still bone Madonna, dog.
To me, Madonna's just like she's not like... I like to know that you're like... We all know like Nancy's...
You gotta... Man, put a poll up. Is Xavier wrong? Bro. Who would you fuck, Nancy Reagan or fucking...
It's like fucking a porn star. Like everyone's had Madonna. Who's had Nancy Reagan? You're fucking...
But everybody's had a different version of Madonna. You know what I mean? So it's like a different bitch every time, bro. You know what I mean? That's what the fuck like a virgin was like.
And I might not get the one I like. I didn't like all the versions of Madonna.
Nobody fucking had a choice, dog. You think Dennis Rodman wanted to fucking deal with the version that was going to write a book about his dick? You know what I mean? Like... Nah, he just happened to be, he's like, I think I'm the right kind of crazy for you. And then he fucking went and started fucking this bitch. You know what I mean?
And fucker, he did.
The more and more we keep waking up every day, dog, and just keep seeing it. Like, I keep looking back, it started first with vintage shit. I was like, how come I like this old shit? How come? And then I just keep getting more and more into it.
Then you should like Nancy Reagan. No, that bitch is old.
You didn't let me finish, you stupid asshole. I was like, what I'm saying is, like, I feel that the more the world keeps getting fucked up, I just keep craving for shit that takes me back into a time where fools weren't robbing you. You know what I mean? I was like, there wasn't much shit going on. We had a healthy president who was getting blowjobs too.
Wait up. You think more people were getting robbed now than they were in the 90s?
In the 90s, you had a chance to shoot back.
But I think more people were getting robbed in the 90s. There were less cameras. People are just doing it now because the fucking mask. Like, look, I can do it with the mask. There's this new thing called, like, unless you steal under $900, they'll let you out. This bill, these new laws. But I think in the 90s, fool, how many prices were getting robbed for a check outside the check and cash?
Probably a lot.
A lot, dog. Daily,
Ask
homie George.
I was like,
George
that's
be coming on those
I'm not
licks.
fucking
Those are
making
easy licks. Those are
accusations.
easy licks,
He
dog.
said that shit before. He said,
Hey.
he's like, I'm not proud of it, homie, but I remember I used to sit outside the liquor store and rob Pice House for their checks.
Oh,
I'm like,
it's an easy lick, bro. These fools are scared to call the cops. Think about it. They're paisas. They're illegal. You call the cops and be like, okay, can I see your ID, sir?
but
You
you know
take
what?
the $300 L back in the day.
You know the fucked up thing, bro, is that like Paisas, they like nobody ever went out and put this in their stupid WhatsApp or their little community. Paisas, I'll tell you guys, if you know a Paisa, tell them this shit. If you get assaulted in America, I don't know how long this has been going on for, but if you get assaulted by a fucking cholo, a fucking black fool that robbed the elotero and followed you home, whatever the fuck it is that took advantage of you, if you get robbed by somebody who is an American citizen, this country's way of saying I'm sorry is by giving you legal citizenship. You become one of us the moment you get assaulted in America. And I was like, if I was in the Paisa community, dog, I would become like mantequilla to them. You know what I mean? Like Butters. You remember? Like they were just like, oh, like they cheer for that food.
Like you're
Hand out
looking
little
for a
flyers
lick?
in MacArthur Park. I will start. What is it? I'll be like, you know that negro that got caught? What is his name? The light skinned fool that wanted to raise with the two black fools. Josie Smollett or whatever.
Smollett. The Jesse Smollett.
I would be creating all those cases all over MacArthur Park. I'd be like, look, fool, you have a cousin that's a cholo. Have that fool
Hey,
stab
but what's
you.
assault though?
Huh?
Okay, see, you got to get someone to stab you.
It's got to be
So you have to-
a violent what is it?
Altercation.
Crime or something. Altercation.
Yeah, but you have to sit there and find the altercation. You have to be another ballsy motherfucker, dude. If George comes up to you and says, give me your money.
Hey, somebody said robbing illegals is pretty low. Let me tell you, you're wrong about that, bro. These are some of the fucking most hardworking motherfuckers ever. Yeah, they may work for a percentage lower than your rate, dog. But who the fuck else is working 3 fucking jobs, has nothing but cash, happens to have a truck or a car newer than yours, has a fucking wife with a minivan that he fucks to create more kids, and is out there fucking with money in their pockets that a fucking full-on citizen, no good piece of shit motherfucker knows that he's gonna rob that fool because he has something that they have of value, dog.
You don't see their mugshots.
Yeah, you don't see their mugshots, dog. All I'm saying, man, I get it. Morale of it is low because you're like, hey, these fools already have the odds against them. But these fools know. These fucking illegal fools are some of the most hardest working individuals ever. I'm not just saying that because I'm Raza and Latinos do that too, but it's everywhere, bro. Like any kind of illegals, go see your local 7-Eleven in a nice neighborhood. See how many times a week, if you go every day, you see the same motherfucker day and night there. See how many Asian fools live in one house to have that one ball in house, and they're working 24/7.
And these fools live in the hood because they don't have a credit score.
Yup. Imagine if they did. Imagine
Yeah,
if
they
they
wouldn't
did.
be living in the hood. That's why they have expensive cars. That's why Paisas, if you ever been to the hood, there's no parking there.
There's
Because
a
these
par- yeah.
fools, instead of fuck, they're like, man, I have fucking 10K. Que voy a comprar tota troca. And now everybody in the neighborhood has
Dumbass.
3 or 4 cars, dog. Everybody in the neighborhood has 3 or 4 cars. And when everybody in the fucking neighborhood has 3 or 4 cars, there's no fucking parking for no one.
That shit
dog.
doesn't make sense to me, man.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
Everybody in the family needs their own car.
Fool, I know more paisas that have bought fucking their kids when they're 15 and 16 a fucking nice car than white fools fucking growing up in the suburbs, dog. Straight the fuck up, dog. Like, I'm not. It's one thing if you're a spoiled piece of shit, but you know, if you're just comparing like the regular average family up in there, paisas be going the extra mile, dog. They've been doing it. Think about it, dog. They've been inspired. Like, fool, Tigres del Norte made a song about it, fool. Remember that song where he buys his son a Camaro?
Yeah.
Le
Oh, that was
come-
different,
le
though.
le compré la muerte,
Yeah.
amigo. And then what did he say? Tenía solo 15 años.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. 15?
What was your first car?
Huh?
What was your first car? Did you buy it or they gave it or your mom helped
I
you
bought
out?
it. I bought it from my mom used to work for Garda, the armor trucks. You know, like it used to be called something else before. I forget the name of the company. She had been working there for years. So the armor truck, and she was tied with the family there that owned that.
Like she
owned that company.
picked up the money and shit?
No, like she worked for the office of that company.
Oh, okay,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
The
I
headquarters.
thought
So-
she was like,
no, not she. Hell no, dude.
Yeah,
But-
fuck that shit.
Nah, but the one thing that every time those cars they would transfer money and all this shit, they would be like Crown Victorias, Ford Escorts, and Ford Taurus. So they would liquidate them every other day. And these cars were only used for company cars to go transfer the money after the Garda truck fucking the armor truck delivers it to the headquarters. So I remember that one of the first cars I got, dog, was a 1998 Ford Taurus SE, dog. That shit was a boat.
Yeah.
It was a fucking boat. It fit six. It fit six.
That's a good amount to fit when you're in high school.
Fool, it fit 3 in the front with the seatbelt, and it fit 3 in the back, dog. When I had that car, dog,
you mobbing.
It felt tight,
yeah,
dog.
You mobbing.
I remember,
you're asking to get pulled over. 6 fools in the
fool,
car,
the crazy. No, I had.
If I'm a cop,
how dark were my tinted windows, dog?
Dark.
They were black as the street was. Bro, like, they were so black. And the crazy part was that I was surprised that I never got pulled over.
Everything worked on it.
Everything worked on it. I even replaced the engine.
Oh, dope.
I was like, that's how much I ran it. But the one thing that I tripped out about was that I never got fucked with because a lot of ex-cops would buy that fucking car because they would do the same thing. That would be the undercover car in the early 90s or in the fucking late 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they would be like, oh, it's got to be somebody. They don't really pull those cars over. Like if you have a Crown Victoria, 9 times out of 10, it's rare if you get pulled over. Why? Because it resonates so much with the police enforcement and shit. And I never got fucked with, dog. And I had like Acon black tinted windows, dog. Like
you
they
could
were
fuck in the back. Like you could fuck in the back.
I fucked in that car a lot, dog.
Easy.
Yeah,
I know
like,
you did, bro. Everyone fucked in their first car. If not, that wasn't your first car.
Fucking in a car was a rush, huh? That shit was tight, huh?
Yeah.
That shit was like a little fucking rush. Did you ever get caught or get close?
I would cruise. I had my spots, but when you first
Me too,
begin,
dog.
you go around a ver a donde.
I remember.
What neighborhood am I gonna bone in today? You just drive by, and then you're just kicking in the car for no reason for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, like you have to scope it out, dog. I remember. What was the most random place you ever? I remember one time, dog. I don't know what neighborhood in Pasadena
I
this
can
was.
tell you mine was dope.
My shit was tight too, dog.
Yeah,
I remember.
think about it.
I was young. When I was 18, I was seeing this 24-year-old bitch, dog. You know what I mean? Like, fool, this bitch took me to this like Pasadena fucking mountains. Like, but it was like a residential neighborhood that you could see everything. This bitch had planned it out, dog. Older bitch, she was like, yeah, I got this young one. You know what I mean? She's fucking corrupting my ass, dog. And that was the most like.
What card you have?
No, we went in her car, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, it was her car, but that was kind of comfortable. She had like those small 4-door Beamers.
Yeah.
And for me, big size, not fucking one of those. I made it happen though, but you know, like it was.
No, mine was dope, bro. She was like my booty call back in the day. And I was working at that restaurant, and she texted me. She's like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "At my work." She's like, "My house is on the way home. Stop by." But I smell like fucking pizza, dog.
Like pizza.
Hell yeah.
I smell like pizza. I smell like a hardworking paisa. But I said, "Fuck it. She wants this dick. I don't care." So I'm like, whatever. I get her a little dessert from that place that she likes. You know, trying to flex.
A Pizuki.
And at the time, I had my Silverado. I had a red Silverado. So it was pretty big, 4-door. Yeah, 2005. I was flexing. I was working hard.
Flex,
It was my dad. It was my dad's. You know, hand me down.
Hey, this beer is good though, by the way.
I don't know about that one.
But I ended up liking it. But go on.
But it's it was a fucking hand me down. And this girl texts me, and she lived in the fancy ass part in Canyon Lake.
Yeah.
This is like kind of like.
Well, that sounds like a place like near Temecula.
Oh yeah, it's
Temecula activities.
gated. Like you can't go in unless they call you in.
You know, you're just like fucking A-Way, dog. A-Way is like, looks at me, he's like, you've never fucked in Big Bear? You know what I mean? I was like, no, I don't fucking live out there like 15 minutes from this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
so I'm like, all right. So I go there and typical paisa shit, bro. I didn't have a license at the moment. So she calls my name in and she's like, okay. And I go up to the fucking spot and she's like, what's your name, sir? License and registration? Because they can't let you in unless you see a license.
yeah, I like those communities. Don't you feel the safest,
Yeah,
dog?
but I felt like a paisa too because I was like, I don't have a license.
You showed him your fucking
My passport.
Yeah.
So it lets me in. He's like, whatever, you paisa, come in. It takes an extra good picture of me and reminds me who I am. He's like, in case shit goes down, we're blaming your ass.
That's fucked up.
And I thought I was going to her pad, right? Thought her parents were home. And I pull up, and she's like, I'm outside. And she kind of doesn't sneak in, but she comes in through the garage door.
Okay.
So I'm like, whatever. But she's already 18, so to me, it's like she's not sneaking out. Like, this isn't underage shit. This is just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm over 18. I'm not.
We're technically adults.
And I'm picking her up in the street. Like, I don't
Right.
care. I can't get in trouble for this. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah, my parents are home, but I'm really horny.
Damn.
And I'm like, well, where do we go? And she's like, I got this spot. Takes me to the lake, Kyle Canyon Lake, bro. Little lake, little look. Fucking 10 minutes later, mid-bone, security.
Damn.
I didn't get caught.
Was it a
but I
young
got tipped.
security or was it an old fool?
It was a young security, I think, because he
Young-
didn't stop me.
Yeah, young securities will let you get away with it. They'll be like, man, they have to, you know what I mean? They got to be with the shits. But then the older fools, those are the fools that'll be like,
Yeah, no, he just kind of, and we were like one of the only cars there. And it wasn't that late, it was like 10, 11. But I just remember just instantly, I just stopped. Like mid-bone, though, mid-stroke. I just,
yeah.
Did you have your
don't
cleats?
move, bitch. I just said, don't
That's just
move,
scary,
bitch.
bro. When you think you're going to get caught and fucking in the car, you're like, shut the fuck
Because
up.
you can get, what's that thing?
Public indecency.
Yeah, indecent exposure or whatever.
Indecent exposure, yeah.
And you can, and if you're close to a school, it can get weird. But I was like, don't move, bitch. He's like, what are we gonna do? I was like, yeah, they're all foggy, but I was just like, we're gonna act like. I just said, just act like we're smoking and naked. I was like, I don't know, dude.
I know, like, like you fucking stop, like you stop. It's the weirdest shit when you're fucking in the car, bro. You'll stop, but your dick's still inside.
Yeah,
like
still
you're like,
inside, bro.
stay
Yeah, I was
still.
like, stay still, bitch. Don't move.
Yeah, don't fucking move, otherwise it could do somebody's in the car. But homeless do it everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
like, you just paranoid and shit. Now
But I
that's
felt real rich when I left and I dropped her off. I felt like I just fucked like Paris Hilton or something.
No mames.
I was like, damn, gated community. No, it was pretty rich. Like she was balling.
yeah, those nice
She
ass
was
houses,
balling.
bro. Like that's a whole nother level right there, bro. When you go to those kind of communities, dog. You know, I mean, and it's fucked up, man, because you sound very fucking like, not like so naive or like innocent in a way, like, because you're like, oh, what the fuck, fool? It's just somebody. It's just a place where somebody lives. But it's like, hey, man, like, I mean, Xavier probably had a way better upbringing than mine, but I'm from the fucking hood, man. So like to me, but like even for him, he still was like amazed at these fucking
Fucked
places
up.
because it's not a norm to
I
us. You
fucked
know what
up,
I mean?
dog. I wore a condom. I should have nutted in her, had a kid with her. I'd be living in the lake right now, chilling. Aquí estoy.
How is she now?
Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, no wonder you said that.
Balling, bro.
Let's ask.
Yeah, bro. Her parents have 3 houses, but
You
it's
ever-
that thing.
you
It's that thing.
stalk
We
her,
just.
dude?
It's that thing. We just want to bone more bitches. So you know, she ends up finding out you're fucking other bitches.
You ever boned
That's
a
your
chick
fault.
in the past?
I know, bro.
You ever
I know.
boned
I
it?
blame myself.
Like but you know he brings up a good point because you ever boned the chick in the past that you didn't really value as much, but you're like the whole time you're like, bitch, I hope one day when this is done, you really find somebody that makes you happy. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? And
Oh,
because you know she's like she's fine, but you're like, yo, this is a distant thing. I can't believe it. I remember I had a situation like that where it was a whole distant thing before, like, and I'm just like, man, you bitch, you live in a whole other state. Like I get it. Every time I come here, I could see you, but I'm like. And I'm in my head. I knew I was like, man, if I lived out here, I would stay here, dog. You know what I mean? This would have been
Yeah.
it. But I'm like, I can't do this change.
Dude.
So like you look at it now,
feel
but
you.
then like you like I think like 2 years ago, I was like, let me just see what this bitch is up to, right? And then you see it, I was like, damn, she got picked up. You know, she got scouted to a good team. She's living the good life, driving exotic cars. I was like, and then
that's what's up.
and don't you feel proud, dog? Like you feel like you raised a bird.
You sound like,
No,
you sound
I
like
don't
you
go
groom
proud.
women.
Like you
dude.
feel proud. You're like, you know what, bitch? I'm glad a good team picked you up.
I don't know.
Groom women?
You hear Kay? She said bird, dude. I was like, yeah. Like if you ever raised a bird, you're like, it's time for you to fly. Like go on, bird. like fly away.
There was this one chick that I was dating, and she was a booty call. She knew it because I had a girlfriend, but like I didn't post about it on Instagram and social media, so to her it wasn't real. You know, girls like that.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, like it wasn't official.
It
like,
wasn't official, but it was.
You know, those are bitches that get around, bro. They get
Like,
around.
it
So
was
they
in her
have-
head. It was in
No,
her head.
So they have that to say it's like, well, we didn't really fuck. I just sucked his dick.
Yeah, because I had a girlfriend, and her friends would tell her like, you know, he has a girlfriend, right? And she's like, no, he doesn't. He never posts his picture about it. Like, yeah, they're talking, but it's not official. But whatever, she's my booty call, right? And eventually, I kind of dropped her because I felt bad for her. She was like in love, bro.
Why did you drop her?
Full. She rolled blunts for me, buy me beer because I was underage. She was 21. She was treating me the way I should have,
That is so special.
but she didn't have a big ass. You know?
wow.
I know, dog. I know. Me. That was me, bro.
So
She
you
didn't have a big
fucking
ass.
made it out of. You know what, bro? Like when you're young, bro, as a man, like sometimes you're stupid like that, bro.
Stupid.
Like you're fucking stupid, like.
Not a man
Life
at
or
that
whatever
point.
you call, like sometimes gives you some shit, bro. Like it'll give you some shit, and you're like, "Hey, fool, I'm throwing you a nice pitch for you to Babe Ruth this shit and look good."
God gave me so many of those, dog. So many
yeah,
easy
so
just-
many of those. Like he set you up for the perfect chilena, but because you're fucking young, stupid, and a man, and like you go through a phase, like when you're 20 and you're like 20 something, you think with a different head. You know what I mean? And like you think it's never gonna end, and then you get to a whole nother age and you start thinking about, you're like, damn. fuck, and it's like, don't get me wrong, you're not living in regret, like you're just like, but you do consider these situations. You're like, damn fool, like look at
That's
this
not
bitch.
regret. Like I wouldn't
She's
be
the mom
here.
now. You could have been living that life. Look at that house. You know what I mean? Like, dog.
Oh my god, you're making
Look
me.
at-
Dude, there's
look
another.
at this shit. I'm gonna turn the fan off.
This one's been the worst one. This is the worst one I fucked up, dog. My god, I'm disappointed in myself. Homegirl lived up the.
Shit not heat up, B-real? Like this shit is
Some bull.
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, this is the worst one I fucked up. Homegirl lived up the street, dog. I'm dating her.
For real.
Yeah, shit's cool.
Like,
And what was I saying? Oh, this is the worst one I fucked up, bro. This girl lived up the street from me, dog. And I was dating her and another homegirl.
Girl next door.
Yeah, she was literally
Home
like,
and
not
another home.
next door, not next door. But when you have a car, it's like 5-minute drive. And in the close. That's in the it was close enough, couple blocks.
yeah.
Yeah, and she lived up the block, and I was dating her, and I was dating another one, and this one for some reason I just didn't like it because her voice, bro. Listen to this, like, cause I could pick from both of them, and I couldn't really
I
pick.
can see that, bro. There's some bitches that sound very manly sometimes, and when you were younger,
Oh,
I'm just
squeaky.
like,
It was that squeaky annoying,
Nah,
like,
like-
where it's like, ya cállate, like, you're not even telling me to do things, and you're already annoying me. I can't imagine, like,
I know what you mean. I've seen the different effect where like you're fine, but bitch, why do you talk kind of like with a deep tone? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But and then don't get me wrong, there's people who's trans. Like, but we're in fucking high school, bitch. What the
Yeah,
fuck? You know what I mean?
bro,
Nobody
so-
who had money to change their fucking dick out. You know what I mean? Or their pussy out.
and the other one put out quicker, so I won't pick that one. But I had these choice between both of them, and I ended up picking the other one because they were kind of friends. So I was like, I'll pick the other one. I don't want to like keep this going on. This one, I ended up finding out her dad es un mero mero del cartel de Tijuana.
So she's involved.
No, she's not involved. Just her dad, and you're like,
She's
Did
like
she
Mona.
just say that? Because, you know, like a
I
lot of
don't give a
bitches,
fuck.
their dads eat mariscos and they think that fool's in the
no,
cartel.
no. You're telling me is that true, right? No. That's what I thought. Trust me, that's what I thought. Because when someone told me, she's
You're like,
like,
because he spends all day at the mariscos spot,
listen,
bitch?
dog, listen. So my homie told me this. She's like, "What up? You were with homegirl?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You know her dad?" And I was like, "No way." And I was like, "Chill, fool, un little tirador."
Yeah.
Just because you sell coke and TJ and here and there, he's like, "No, dog." Plays me 2 of his corridos.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
playing on corridos. No, and then listen up. And then he's like, "Do you remember when homegirl got a car for high school?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do remember that. It was a brand new car, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, you know how she got it? Since her dad can't come to the States and he's like, look, he's wanted, he sent one of his little chalanes to drop off the car in front of her house, called her, and he's like, hola, mi reina. Yo sé que es tu cumpleaños hoy y no puedo entrar a los Estados Unidos, pero mira fuera de tu ventana, es tuyo."
Damn, that's some baller shit right
That is some baller shit. He had 20 kids, bro.
Damn.
there. When you're in a, I think when you're in a
Yes, bro.
cartel,
When I
fool,
found this out about this chick, I was like, damn, I could have been a cartel fucking baby.
hey, somebody says, I
Her
seen this
dad
movie
could have just
before.
handed it all to me. He's like, hijo, eres el más chingón de todos los nietos. El mero mero.
Just because he has a lot of kids.
Well, I would
mean-
probably be that, like, yeah, he'd have to pick one, like, which one is the most badass of all the ones my
When you have
daughter's
20
married.
kids, bro, like I don't think you give a shit specifically about just one. You know what I mean? Like you stop giving a shit after number 2. You know what I mean? You're like, you know what?
No, you gotta have your favorite. You don't think El Chapo had his favorite?
If you have 3, a balanceable number or a number that seems like you can balance it, yes. But when you have 20 kids,
I still think
that's
you
like
have your
asking
favorite.
DMX, like, hey, fool, you had a favorite?
Dog, okay, wait up. You don't have your favorite pair of shoes? Do you have 3? How many pairs of shoes do you have, dog?
I
And you
honestly-
have your favorite, dog. You have your top 3.
I used to
No
have
seas
favorites.
mentiroso.
I have a top 3, but I don't have a favorite
Okay,
anymore.
top 3. You have your top 3
Yeah.
favorite kids.
That's what I'm saying. It's
The
like,
one from baby number 1, baby mama number 1, the one that's actually smart, and the good soccer player. You got your picks, dog.
Why not football?
Huh?
hey,
Nah,
somebody,
dog,
somebody
get outta
said
here.
it the best. Somebody said it the best to describe that voice I was talking about. That horrible Ana Gabriel voice. Oh, dog, you ever heard that bitch sing?
Hey, she hot though.
Yeah,
Is she hot? I don't really know what she looks like, but I just know that she has like that voice and like fucking like
Or is it Ana Barbara? I forget.
women be fucking
Me too.
like they be fucking bitter to that shit, bro.
Or those porn stars that do that cute girl voice. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
she hot.
I think
And
it's called.
Barbara.
Is Ana Gabriel the one that sings that "Quien como tú"? Is that shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, fool, that shit's a passionate ass song, bro.
All of those are passionate.
Yo, we have
songs.
we have
That
a
bitch
super
is singing
chat.
about dick. Like, What, bro? What do you think she's like she's thinking about that?
Yo, we got a super chat that I
That
think we should
fucking-
like take care of right now instead
Do
of
it.
later.
What happened?
Handle it. What's good?
Says T Press, $2. X, let's hear you say lozenges and no shots for Chente.
Lozenges.
Figure we do a
Lozenges.
shot now instead of later.
Well, I mean,
I'll do it now.
We could do a shot. Kate, can you give me another stout, please? There's different cans over there, but I want a dark beer. This shit got me warm. Hey, you'll read it in the can. There's different ones. Yeah, there should be one at least. There's a bunch of beers in the bottom, but just make sure. Yeah. You can bring him whatever.
Yeah, bring him whatever.
But I prefer a stout.
Fool, I'm not a whore. You can't just bring me whatever.
Well, I mean, you're not picky with your beer, dog. Like,
If it's not Tecate, I don't care.
yeah, like you're not really picky like me. Stout mood this morning. I got my fucking Madonna in cup.
Because it's cold, huh?
Stout season
Yeah.
is associated with the winter.
Yeah.
And I've been getting my priorities intact, business-wise.
You ready for Christmas?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think this year I was really more excited about it now more than ever. You know what I mean? My grandma's older and shit. Like, as you start valuing this shit a lot more. So, and then I got Christmas and my birthday. I've actually gone out of my way to fucking get a lot of people different gifts this year. And I didn't really see myself as that guy before.
Because you're like, not that you're shopping, but you're like at the thrift shops, at the swap meets, at the fucking flea market.
the
So
retail-
you're finding things without finding things on purpose.
I'm in the
like,
retail business.
Yeah, like no, but you're finding things without finding things. Like,
Yeah.
let's say
dog,
you're
you should-
watching something
dog,
and like
the
you're
shit
not.
I got you, dog. Psh,
See, that's what I
dog.
mean. Like, let's say you're there.
I'm just gonna say this. Next time Predict takes you to a little fucking game, whatever jersey he wears, you could just stun on him with this right here, dog. It doesn't matter.
Like, watch. This is that's what I mean. Like, let's
Princesa.
say, I know you don't want to buy shit for Cairo. He's the last person you want to buy. But let's say you see some Dragon Ball Z shit. That's perfectly made for him.
Despite how much I've been making fun of him this week, I already did fucking buy his stupid ass gift.
That's what I mean. Like you're at that. You're not that you're at that point or that age, but I think you're just.
Can you
like,
imagine it's the jumbo Colgate fucking thing? the jumbo Colgate smell shit.
Bro,
No,
You
like
should
you
get him-
remember when they showed you how to brush your teeth as a kid?
you should get him you know how there's aged wine,
A teeth whitening kit?
aged mouthwash.
Age
It
mouthwash?
might work better.
Hey, no, I get him a couple flea collars.
Bro, you think he would
Hey,
fucking?
Somebody, people are fucking assholes, and like they hit me up in the chat room. They're like, "Hey, if you see some Honda stuff, you should just buy it for Cairo." I'm like, "Bro, that's fucked up. Why would I fucking curse that fool?"
Bro, I think that would be your. I mean, no offense to
That's if I
anybody's
hated
merch.
him.
No offense to anybody's merch or nobody's merch, but I think if we made a Cairo shirt, I think it'd be best selling.
Oh, it would be.
I think we'd see it at the shows more than any other T-shirt.
Hey, this is the song. Yeah, this is the fucking song. I just want to go to the part. That bitch has a deep voice, though.
Yeah.
And then she talks like that too, like that raspy. She talks like that too, man. That's that voice I was talking about. Bitches to be sounding manly on the phone,
She's always
shrinkish.
crying.
Yeah, bitches like that are always
Just
crying.
like Taylor Swift.
What?
Oh, damn.
Taylor Swift, never heard like her songs. It's always crying about her ex-boyfriend or like.
But them
You
Grammys.
know what? I mean,
Yeah,
money.
no,
Yeah.
none of these are stouts, but it's fine.
Peloton.
True. Hey, dude,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
the other day, I don't know if you guys probably seen this.
Just leave this up
The other day, one of these homegirls that I follow, I know her from high school.
Which one
This
you want?
fucking chick, dog, which I don't believe because I think she's lying. She posted a picture. She's not cute. She has no followers. Like just boo boo shit. She posted on her Instagram saying someone made me a spam account. I think these bitches sometimes make themselves their own
Fuck
spam
yes,
accounts
they
and
do.
say, "Look, someone spammed me." I'm like, "Why would someone spam you? You have no followers. You're ugly. Like you don't post enough for anyone you want to give a fuck. Like who made this spam account? Like I can understand when he's don't get one.
Hey,
When
no.
I get one, I've been.
Hey, it's like a podcast is saying he's like, somebody's trying to fight with me. Bitch, you have 100 followers in your podcast. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is gonna want to fight with you?
Exactly, bro. This girl was sitting there all mad on her Instagram. Hey guys, can you guys go and make this report that this account is spam because that isn't me? And I was like, and I looked, I was like, did you become famous all of a sudden? Last time I checked, like you had like 300 followers, and I was like, who you talking about? Who made this? I think she made it. I think she was trying to get attention. She's like made her own spam account, and she's like, look, dude, looks like people want my attention.
I mean, I don't know, man. Attention is like it's the most addicting drug, dog.
Fucking A.
Atención, fool. Fools be doing a lot of shit for attention, dog. Bitches be sucking dick. Fools be fucking doing extra shit. You know what I mean? Fools be sucking dick now. You know what I mean?
I mean, they always have.
For attention,
they always
I know,
have.
but it's never been for clout. Like you see a lot of fools do this shit now, bro.
Ray's gonna love this. You don't
Saw
think
fat
it's,
girl?
No.
Fuck, man.
Why did dude, you're being
I don't know. You guys got me all fucking scared about it. No, I'm not scared, but like hype.
Xavier, you could, there's such a thing as like turning the shit off if you
I
don't
know,
like it.
but no, it's just I haven't.
Ray
sat
has
there.
recommended 20 movies, and I think
I've
like
watched
one
other ones.
movie,
That's, the
I
only,
like, was
that's
like,
the only one where it's been like.
I think
I don't know. Ray got me weird about it. It's like the
It's
Sixth
been-
Sense.
Your
It's been like
15-year-old
what-
self would appreciate it.
You're gonna like it.
I will. No, but I said Ray's gonna love this.
up?
You don't think it's stupid that Kanye West and Drake think that a concert is gonna free someone?
No, it's
They
fine.
literally made this concert thinking that this concert that sold out was gonna free Larry Hoover.
Why don't you? That's like all the bandas getting together and saying, "Vamos a hacer a liberar el Chapo."
Yeah, like
fucking
I don't give
concierto.
a fuck how many times Los Tigres del Norte. I don't care if, no offense to Chente, if he comes back, they're not letting El Chapo out, dog.
Yeah.
El
For
Chapo
real.
ain't let out. I don't know. I don't understand why. And people sat there and bought tickets.
He's a criminal.
I'm not saying I haven't even really looked into it. I don't. We just know who Larry Hoover is. He was a drug dealer back in the '90s, on the '80s.
He ran the fucking black mafia, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I was like, you guys really think that the government thinks because you do a sold out
Just make a
concert,
concert? No,
and
that
all
was-
these
that
people
was-
think they go?
Fool, that was Drake and Kanye's Christmas money you guys just made for
I
them.
know.
Yeah.
Which is my thing is like, I don't care that they make their money. I don't care. Like, all these people would have bought tickets anywhere. My thing is like, you guys think you guys are that much like an influencer that the government thinks anything you guys fucking do
Well,
is
then
gonna
there-
do
just
someone?
laugh at everybody
is there a
that
conspiracy
concert.
behind it?
No.
Do you know how much merch was at that concert?
How much was the merch, Kate?
$100 and $200.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Shirts.
Yeah.
They were like the huge oversized little peep Kanye ones.
Yeah.
Remember when
damn.
Kanye did that concert
go see
and
if I
like,
have
he
that
sold
stuff.
pancakes and their pancakes were like terrible, but they were like $70 or some shit like
Yeah.
that?
When I went to Coachella
What a
and
piece
he
of shit.
yeah when I
Fuck
went
him.
Yep.
Fuck him. I don't care. Fuck him.
when I went to Coachella and they did and he did his first Sunday service because I went to the first Coachella and
Fuck
he did
that
the
too.
Sunday service, sold out before the Sunday even service started, and it was sweats in the middle of summer. He sold hoodies in the middle of summer at Coachella. You know how hot it is, and people were buying them for like $100-$200, and people were just not even wearing them. It was just I was there for the summer, for the winter. But to me, I sat there and I was like, man, you guys are like egotistical motherfuckers thinking that the government thinks that because you did a sold out show for this person. It doesn't matter if it's Larry Hoover, it could be anybody. If they're a criminal and they killed someone, like I don't really think a concert should free them.
What about Live Aid?
Huh?
Live Aid.
What's Live Aid?
You don't know what Live Aid is?
No, what's that?
It's where a bunch of bands perform. And it's like a charity thing. All that money's like donated to like a cause.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying a cause.
No, I know, but like when you compare the two and shit,
I mean,
causes and then like free
look,
people.
like my thing is like, did he kill someone? If it was all drugs shit and he sold drugs, let him out. At the end of the day, like to me, drugs
Depends
should be
what kind of
legalized.
drugs. If it was fentanyl, fuck that fool.
Yeah, fentanyl, no. But if I'm talking like cocaine, like shit in the 90s where you did to kind of like live, you did it because this is the only way to make money, I guess you could say. But if you did that, like Ross Obdrick, you know Ross Obdrick, the guy that created the Silk Road?
Now what about him? Tell me.
I think he shouldn't be in jail for the rest of his life with 3-year sentences, whoop-de-whoop. All he did was create a website that drugs got sold on.
Silk Road. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. What the fuck?
Dog,
Yeah.
these fucking it's so cold in LA. What we consider cold.
No, this is freezing for us.
That fucking the beers that I left in there overnight came out fucking like they've been in the freezer.
Yeah, bro, it's freezing.
Tócalo, güey.
Oh, yeah.
That shit
XG.
is cold, huh?
What's
The
up?
stout.
Julian Assange.
Julian Assange. He's
Free him or fuck him.
Well, if he gets extradited here, he's fucked. They think he's a criminal. Because
What did he do?
Who's that?
Just just send out information. That's it?
It's different because there's that Snowden guy, Andrew fucking Edward Snowden. He sent out he let
Isn't
everybody
that person
know.
a woman now?
Yeah, and then there's
He turned into a woman?
I think.
yeah, one of them turned into a woman. But,
Yes, trans.
Yeah, but basically, if he gets extradited, he's fucked because he released files that have to do with the government, with the FBI, with the bombing Iraq and making it puts a threat on us, if you know what I mean.
Was it about
in a weird way, like the NSA?
Hillary? Was it about Hillary too?
Yeah, it's all about Hillary. Like Snowden was the one that released the NSA shit. That's normal. That's when they let us know that the NSA was looking at all our phone calls, all the internet. So to me, that's more like a patriot in a weird way. But Andrew Snowden released military shit.
They say Snowden's CIA.
I mean, they let him run around in Russia. They're acting like they can't find him. And he was on a Joe Rogan podcast. How can you not find him when he's on a Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Via Zoom or some shit.
Via Zoom.
Damn.
That was like a long
Didn't
time
investigate
ago,
Joe Rogan because of that?
No. I mean, he's already been investigated. They
Jerked
know,
off to
they
that
know
one.
everything they need to know about Joe Rogan. I'm pretty sure they know how many times he takes a shit, where he's at, who he's going to have on the podcast before they're on the
They
podcast.
listen to it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No wonder that was picky about who he has on his podcast.
Now, the last one was crazy.
Well, who he
He had
has?
some doctor saying everything was like a plan, and this is all. I don't know. You should listen to it. It'll get you canceled on YouTube for sure if you say what those fools were saying over there.
But
on
not
Spotify.
him, though.
On Spotify, he's not on YouTube. He's on Spotify.
There's
Can't-
nobody that puts his shit on YouTube?
Little clips.
Yeah,
Oh.
clips.
No clips. But
That's
you can't.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's changed, man. He's a different person. The whole thing's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah, but Larry Hoover ain't coming out, bro. Larry Hoover's kicking in there. I don't care how many concerts. They could do a worldwide tour. I don't think the government gives a fuck.
People said you just can't go into Russia and arrest this fool.
Yeah, well, you can't. Extradition. They need to extradite him. That's why like Pablo Escobar was fucked when they passed the extradition in Colombia.
Yep.
He's like, ya valió verga.
Hey,
He was cool being a prisoner in Colombia.
He was. You know what though?
He
Before
ran.
we ignore the elephant in the room, I do. Somebody brought it up though. We do want to give a big RIP to Vicente Fernandez though. You know what I mean? The king of all kings. Full toxicity as a artist. You know what I mean? And fucking cheers and damn near a fucking icon. We will have a fucking tribute episode.
Near.
We've been giving you guys fucking Chente concerts. With Tommy way before Xavier was like, look at Andrew Schultz. You know what I mean? But we're going to see if we could have a fucking tribute episode this Saturday if 3 Plates Tommy doesn't have COVID no more because, he had to go through it 3 times because he's 3 Plates Tommy.
That
Damn.
been through it, dog.
Yeah.
See, that's something the guy on Rogan said.
Just get vaxxed.
Rogan's guy said you can't even get it more than one time.
What?
Yeah. Straight up. This doctor gives him metal.
He said you're going to get it more than one time?
You can't even get it more than once. That's literally what this guy was straight. I don't know if you believe it. I don't know if it's a doctor talking to another doctor. So I don't know. I'm not smart enough, but
Ray, you got to try this one. Here, give this one to Ray.
All right, cool.
stuff.
Oh, I've always wanted to try that one, actually.
Yeah.
What
this
is
one.
it?
I don't know, but it's a stout, I'm assuming.
By the way, speaking of beer, I want to, but yeah, so Saturday we will have a big fucking, we will have, who the fuck said I drink too much? I'm gonna put that fool in timeout. Fuck that fool, eh? I'm letting everybody get that time out, dog. Hey, but,
It tastes
We-
like ice cream.
We
But-
drink too much.
but the one thing I want to do point out, speaking of everybody who likes to drink too much, apparently, this Friday, you guys make sure you pull up Craft Beer Kings, Huntington Beach. Craft Beer Kings at Huntington Beach. It is going down. Be Real is doing a meet and greet, a can signing. There will be food. There will be live music. It's the new location of Craft Beer Kings. They got nothing but the best in a brand new store. Enough parking, 4 to 6. Be Real will be out there. The release of the Insane Smoke Box. What is it? Hazy IPA, but Craft Beer Kings and Be Real. So make sure you guys tune in early for the podcast episode that day. We're gonna do it from 12 to 2, and then 4 to 6. We will be at Craft Beer Kings. Make sure you guys stop by and get that. And if you have not gotten the chance to check it out, if you can't get the chance to go ahead and check it out, go to Craft Beer Kings and they have the pre-sale live right now. So you can go ahead and order it so it gets delivered to your door. All 50 states. I mean, I think there's 2 states that are being pieces of shit, but the rest of you guys play ball. So make sure you guys go to the website and check them out. You know what I mean? I'm very proud of this, to be working with this. This is the 3rd beer release that I've helped curate with Be Real, and I'm very proud of it. And you guys receive it very well. And don't trip, I do have another High and Hungry beer coming up, but this time I'm gonna do it with the goat of all goats, Mo. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be official Craft Beer Kings and High and Hungry beer. But yeah, make sure you guys fucking check that shit out. And now that I'm doing this, I also want you guys to fucking check out and give a big shout out and show some love to our sponsors that make this show possible. A big thank you to number one, sticking by us, Budvac at budvac.com. This is the perfect gift you want to get everybody. Listen, I know it's for every stoner out there. You think the best gift you can give them is weed. Yes, that is one of the best gifts you can give a stoner. However, how player is it that if you give it to them in a Budvac jar?
Full of it.
There's times, fool, where I've served fools, like in my family, the Thanksgiving, I was like, hey, happy early fucking Christmas and shit. I'm not going to see you because you live far away, certain family member. And I was like, here's like a half an ounce. And I'll give it to them in the jar. They were like, what the fuck's up with this jar? I'm like, and I give them the pump and everything. They were fucking tripping out. They were like, yo, what the fuck is this? I was like, it's so it can last the freshness, that I give it to you now when you take it back to Arizona. You know what I mean?
That's what I do. I send it to people that live out of state. Because they barely even get fire. And
That's
then they
a
let it sit
baller-ass
there.
gift,
And then
right?
then they let this sit there and then let it kick it for a while. Or people that don't smoke. Because I have a homie that literally announced will last them like 4 or 5 months. Those type of people need to buy this shit.
Yeah.
If weed's lasting 4 or 5 months, because people buy an ounce, viejitos, they smoke a little, like a couple bowls a day and shit.
Yup.
Like this viejito smokes like very light.
But
But
that's
he likes
the-
to buy an ounce.
And they want to keep it as fresh as when they got it.
Get them this shit.
How do you do it? You go to Budvac at budvac.com. But it's one thing to just go there. Being a listener / viewer of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, we got a special gift for you guys out there being loyal listeners and viewers. Use the special code word WDSTS. Once again, the special code word is WDSTS. Save yourself some money at the checkout. That way you can go ahead and look like the real hero to whoever you gift this holiday season. And it's not just a holiday gift, birthday gifts, whatever the fuck is coming up. You guys, it's a perfect gift for the perfect occasion. Thank you for being a sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. I also want to thank our second sponsor, California Magic Farms. I believe they are still deleted, but you guys can still check them out at CaliforniaMagicFarms.com. CAMagicFarms.com. Oh, there they are. That's the website. You can learn how to grow. You can get materials in bulk, get your growing supplies, get the food flow for them, get the genetics, the premixes, seeds and grains, soils and substrate. You can just get it all hooked up, all at this website. And the cool thing is that you save yourself some money too, because not only will you be able to grow mushrooms and reproduce them and have different strains, you can also consume them and share it with your local people. You know what I mean? Give them these supplements and let them know what's up, all in one website. Make sure you guys check out our sponsor, Cali Magic Farms, and use the special code word WDSTS. Once again, it's WDSTS. A little thank you for being a viewer / listener of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. So make sure you guys check that out if you're interested in growing mushrooms, consuming them, or learning some more.
Do you think they got deleted because of that post of the little girl?
I don't think that was it,
All
but
right, cool. Because goddamn if they did.
They got deleted because they got some fire ass product
Yeah.
over there and they're doing what they need to be doing.
Yep. And also, last but not least, we don't have, this is how good they are, because we don't have any more. We drink all of them. I drank some. Everybody else drank some. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about the one and only fruit juice cocktails. It's not just juice. It's pre-made cocktails with, rum, with dark liquor, with whatever liquor you want. They got a little pre-made cocktail for you guys.
He drank fat.
Yeah.
For Chente, dog. I don't know if you follow that page, dude. This will represent.
Yeah, he did represent.
What's
But
the IG?
Hey, yo.
But it's spelled with like extra E's, man. I don't know how many E's there are in there. We don't have it in front of us, but we'll put it at the information at the bottom. But like I said, make sure you guys check them out. If you're listening to this or if you're checking it out on YouTube, the should be out there at the bottom. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Appreciate you guys.
That's just bomb.
And now we're fucking back. I gotta fucking take a drink after fucking talking so much like that, though. You know what, dog? I think I'm one of the few people, and like with the I think I learned from my dad too, because he does the fucking live read-offs every fucking time. I fucking do that shit every time. Yeah, I could pre-record it, but I want to get so good with it that like I could be the fool that reads it off at the end of the radio show. Remember
like
the
a
fool
radio
that,
station, yeah.
the fool that would be like, I don't even know how to do it that fast. They'd be like, make sure you sign up to, you know what I mean? And it'd be like super quick. I mean, I didn't know they sped it up, but when I was a kid, I was like, who is that
Oh,
guy?
yeah. It's got to speed it up. I was going to ask you, do you ever smoke with like a real paisa?
Yeah, like a paisa, they work construction and smoke scante on the side. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, this paisa I smoke, bro, he just packed bowls on top of bowls.
What happened?
just pack bowls on top of bowls.
Like he didn't clean the bowl.
Like he didn't ash it out. He didn't even like blow out the ashes. He just was like pack bowls. And he is paisa, bro. I was when I used to work. I used to clean carpet cleaning. This fool was paisa, bro. Maniac, bro. And full is we used to work at all these fancy places like Coto de Casa, Mission Viejo, and it usually sometimes the bitches were fine that would let them clean their houses like rich wives, and they would usually leave because they don't want to bug you while you're cleaning the whole fight. It would be a pretty big house, and when they're cleaning from top to bottom, this fool was so paisa, bro. When he knew they were gone, he closed the door and try to find out where the dildos were, where her panties were.
No!
And take a snip, dog, and take a snip, bro. He's like, you want some?
Yeah.
That's perverted
After he
shit.
did it, he was like, here, está bien buena. Dog, I was wilding, bro, but I was smoking with this.
We don't
fool.
sniff the same.
Yes, we don't sniff the same.
Well, you can't do that shit no more these days. They got Ring cameras there.
Yeah, bro, but this fool literally.
And
this
that
was-
video's gonna go viral too. After you
Yeah.
get arrested, she's gonna put that shit on the internet. You see a little paisa. Mira,
Oh,
este-
paisa, chaparrito, dog,
Making paisas look
chaparrito.
bad, huh?
Yeah, chaparrito era del rancho, dog. And I don't even know how he got this job, bro, but yo era su chalán. I worked for him technically, like he was my boss. And I would get the wall, like
and you would be like, let me get some of that.
Nah, and he would always ask me, bro, every time he found the snatch, I'd say no every time, but every time, ¿estás seguro? Huele bonito, ándale, no seas maricón. He'd be like, no seas maricón,
That's
because I
fucked
wouldn't
up,
sniff
fool.
these fucking ladies' panties, bro.
They
Fucking
call you that.
wild.
They call you that. No seas maricón.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you don't do shit that validates them, they're like, you're gay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
gay.
eres puto, güey.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, be like, si tú no lo haces, eres puto. Be like, si no me gusta, güey, what the
Yo,
fuck?
bro,
Like,
I wouldn't be surprised this fool got her dildo and stuck it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Like, it was wild, bro. This fool was a maniac,
imagine like he did that, but she fucking pegged her man.
Yeah, you don't know where that shit's been at the end of the day, bro. You know where's the last place it was at, bro. But it was wild, bro. And this fool was a maniac. He would always just, you know how you watch, like, and this fool watch pornos, dude. We'd be driving, he'd be watching pornos.
You know,
Dog, and he was paisa, so that's why.
That's a different kind of breed of
It's
paisa.
different, bro. Like, and it was like when I was a paisa, but I'd get paid more because I had a license at the time,
Imagine a paisa discovering like 4K porno for the first time.
bro. I'd be
se
driving.
le mira todo la
Yeah,
panocha,
he
güey.
literally would. Yeah, he literally would tell me to drive so he could watch pornos.
Paisa se panocha.
Yeah,
huh?
I was driving so he could watch pornos, and then halfway be like, "Ira."
Hey, for you fucking, we're
That's
like,
fucking
No, you're just watching this paisa
that's like
shit.
some
You're just
no, that's
watching.
not
He's like,
paisa shit. That's nympho man. What is it? What do you call that shit? The fools that are nymphos that are
no,
addicted
just not all day. Like it
Nympho.com.
wasn't all day, but just sometimes he'd be like, "Ira ese video que encontré ayer."
Me masturbé 6 veces.
This fool's wild, bro.
You know what's one thing I didn't like about working with paisas? Like I remember,
What?
like when I worked at like these fools will fucking grab each other's ass all the time, fool.
Oh!
Fool, I
seen that.
remember one time, bro, at the car dealership, somebody did that shit to me, dog. I remember my cousin had to fucking like tell me, like I was like, no way, what the fuck? I ain't no fucking, you know, that word Cairo said, what is it? They got him banned. I was like, I'm not one of those. What the fuck? I was like, I'll fuck you up. I started taking off my suit, and then he was like, nomás estaba bromeando, way. And I was like, a mí me vale verga, way. I was like, ahorita te parto la madre. Like I was pissed, dog. I was like, don't fucking touch me like that. No soy maricón. Like my cousin was like, hey, that's how this fool plays. Just tell, like, you didn't have to
never played
snap. I was like, I
sports?
don't. Yeah, I did, fool, but like they never, like I think those fools pick and choose who they do that to, bro. Cause they know there's some fools who fucking slap the shit out of them.
Yeah, bro.
I was mad. I was kind of mad afterwards, and I apologized because that fool was kind of like he was like 40 something, and I was like in my prime, dog. I was like fucking like 23. I was like, fuck you, dog. Don't you fucking touch me like that. I'll fuck you up right now. Like I was pissed, dog. I hated that shit, dog. I don't like being touched like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, your coach can't do that to you no more.
fool, I'll stunner that. Fool.
No.
Yeah,
Your
that
coach
shit.
used to do that to you all the like not all the time, but you know, like in the 90s and the 80s, that used to be like the normal thing. Like you do that shit now
Oh nah.
in high school.
Salt tablet.
Dawg, you're a pedophile. You're on tinfoil hat. We talking about you. You're getting used. Hey, did you see that PlayStation guy?
Who? Oh, the fool that was trying to lure like a whole bomb and kids or some shit?
No, just one little kid. He was trying to lure some little kid, but this fool straight was flexing on him like, I got the new PlayStation
new
game.
GTA.
It ain't even out yet, bro. And they caught him red-handed. This fool was wearing a PlayStation shirt at his big-ass mansion when the little kid pulled up, supostamente.
You know what, fool?
That was wild. That's a huge flex. I'm not gonna lie. This supposed to stop pasando verga. That's like,
I mean, yeah, but it's like it's a flex if you do it to like a bitch that's like hot in video games and all that shit. That's just a piece of shit.
no.
move.
I'm saying it's a flex, as in like, no. Of course, I'm not saying that that's what he good. I'm saying like, as a little kid, dog. If someone tells you, I got the new PlayStation, it's out. Like,
You're
I
getting
work for the.
exclusive?
Like,
Yeah, you're picking-
That's like Michael Jackson shit. Like, this isn't just your regular. Like, this fool's actually like using his powers. Like, I was like, holy shit, you testosterone. Like, how many kids did fall for that bullshit before he got caught? That's what I always think. I'm like, hey, how many pieces of shit? Because like, there's that saying, like, would you fire someone that you got caught stealing? She's a good worker of you.
I don't tolerate.
Like Kate.
Fool, I'm the one.
Kate gets caught stealing. Do you fire her? Yes or no?
We're just gonna be friends, Kate.
Fuck yeah.
You fire her because that's the first time you caught her. You don't know how long she's been stealing for you.
Yeah, of course. That's
That's the
Sorry,
problem with
Kate.
that. It's the first time I caught you.
I would be like, wait, don't look at me.
Because they're always gonna say what? It's my first time. I never do this.
Fool,
I hope it was your first time, but either way, you fucked.
Yeah.
You always fire them. Keeping this person.
We're still friends,
We're still friends.
but I gotta fire you.
Ah, that is weird.
I mean, look, fool, like,
Have you fired someone?
yeah, I have.
Didn't you fire Cairo from the show?
Yeah.
Or he left?
What up? You fired him?
Nah.
Like, you actually said you're fired.
Technically,
Like, we fired him from here, but we kind of just told him, like,
Like Joe Budden, you're fired.
get your shit together. You know, he's like, don't you come around here no more.
Smart enough.
He's smart enough.
I don't even know how you. Oh, yeah. He just stopped coming around.
I should have done it extravagant. I should have walked in with a suit and played the fucking song. No chance. It's what you got.
Like Donald Trump?
No, like fucking Vince McMahon. And then I should have been like, Cairo, you're fired. And then like, you know what I mean? That was the coldest fire. I think Vince McMahon's "you're fired" is way more colder than Donald Trump's fucking "you're fired." And I mean, you know, Donald Trump has a lot of props, dog. You know what I mean? That fool, he's done some shit. You know what I mean? He didn't fuck up the country. like like
I
as
don't know
bad
about
as
that
Joe
one,
Biden. Like
he did some
fools
things.
were robbing people in California. I'm not gonna get into that.
Dude, I used to want to go to Vegas, not worry about gas.
Right?
You just fucking pump it.
Now the only safe building out there is the gold one. Like this tower.
Flamingo.
I heard that shit is popping inside there though. You ever stayed in the Trump Tower?
No.
No? I wonder what that shit's like in there.
Made of gold.
They give you McDonald's room service.
You'll be lucky you get it on
If
Thursday.
there's not a McDonald's in the Trump
In the
thing,
Trump Tower, it's not authentic,
it's
bro.
not
Yeah.
authentic. He don't go there. He don't sleep there.
Yeah, right. He
He
definitely
don't sleep there. If there's not a McDonald's there, I know that fool ain't eating. I definitely ain't sleeping there.
For real. Hey, fools are getting hella mad. They're like, Donald Trump started the Civil War. I was like, yeah, but it wasn't in California, so I was cool with it. You know what I mean? Now I don't feel safe in my state. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
it was never safe though.
it kind of, you know, I didn't have to walk around like, you know, it's menace to society every day. You know what I
True.
mean? I have a fucking gun.
Ezone's all worried, dude. He waits till the gate closes before he walks in the building.
Yeah, I get paranoid. He was over here trying to get me to fucking close the gate right because it wouldn't close. I was like, somebody could come
In
in.
the words of Joey Diaz, you gotta take life like how a fucking doctor prescribes your medicine. You just fucking take
Yeah,
that
bro,
shit.
you got a fucking tip-top Magoo, motherfucker. Yeah, like him, Joey Diaz, and Felipe are the only two people that I know that can, like, when I picture what a monster laughs like, you know what I mean, or the villain, that's what I picture. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like a cartoon monster. Like, you ever heard Felipe laugh on a podcast?
Yeah, of course.
He does, huh? He sounds like a little monster. Like he could be a cartoon monster. Yeah, bro. Like if they had like a really fat character in the Peanuts, he would laugh like that.
How's that food vegan? It's still kind of big, bro. I don't get that shit.
There is such a thing as fat vegans. You eat a lot of vegan junk food.
Yeah, dude, you don't got it. Vegan ain't healthy.
Yeah. It just means your shits are not bloody. No. Or they're
No,
not.
one of my homies that live with me, he ate a lot of chips, dog. Those are vegan. That don't mean that's healthy. So I ate chips all the time. Whenever I was eating, oh man, I'm hungry. I was like, you want some of the steak? Nah, I'm just gonna get some chips. All right.
Shame.
All right, get some chips. I think fucking you think chips are healthier than this nice ass fucking grass-fed fucking steak? It wasn't fucking venison. 'cause
Free
I'm not-
range.
Oh, come on, dog. I bought it at
Free-range
Northgate.
midgets?
I'm not gonna lie. I bought it at Northgate. Northgate don't
That has
sell
a good
that.
ring, huh? Free
Fool,
range midgets.
what do you go to Northgate for, dude?
What do you mean? What I go to Northgate for?
It's a question, not a
I
judgment.
don't know. Just to go to feel at home.
You know what? You
Buy
know
the
what will
corn
make us
husks.
fucking. You know what will
They
make
got
us
good
feel
chips,
at home,
though.
dog? I gotta let these fools know. You know what will make me feel at home? If all 277 people in the fucking chat room hit the thumbs up or the share button, I was like, man, what a disgrace! Not even the 200 thumbs up.
Wow.
Come on, man. I was like, do we gotta remind you guys? You know what we do? We don't smoke the same show.
Yeah, these
You know what I mean?
fools are stoners, dog. They're probably
Hey, there's some
smoking.
fools that be like, I'm on Xanax. I'm like, fool. I don't tell you to do that.
You think anybody in the chat room can outsmoke you? I'm not. They can outsmoke me. I ain't that crazy. You think they can
look,
outsmoke you?
I think they get out smoking maybe in numbers because they're probably at a place where the weed is not as potent. But then they come over here and let's just say it's all the joints. I get to pick the weed and I was like, all right, cool. If we could get through all these 5 joints back to back of Insane OG, the fucking fresh crop that Kenji has, I'll believe it.
And you got to drink because this motherfucker
Yeah,
drinks
no, and
too.
we're drinking.
Yeah,
I'll
and
give
we're
you a
drinking.
fancy
We're
cup.
not gonna let you
You know
let
what I
it
mean?
just
Like
sit there
you're
and
doing it
smoke.
how I do it because you see,
Yeah.
and this is me
We
not
might
doing
bring
coke.
out the Nas tank. You want
This
to
is
kick
me
it?
not doing coke or Nas, which is like,
Yeah.
I mean, Nas I still do, but no more coke. But still, like, it's the same. Like, you know what I mean? The environment changes. It's like, I'm telling you, dog. It's like when you get into a Pokemon battle and you got the environment going for you, dog. You know what I mean? Full real trainers will know about that. By the way, fucking hate it, dog. Who out there is still? I mean, I know I'm not the only one that plays the fucking game,
There's
but
no trading going on.
yes, there is. Whoever who fucking.
This one reminds me of those people that go watch the MLB training camps. And he's like, we're going to go training. And you're like, they're going to go training. You're going to go watch them go training.
I would love to have that job in the MLB. I would be like the Europe of the fucking MLB practice.
Or like those fantasy leagues and shit.
Yeah, those
Nah,
fantasy
I don't
leagues.
like fantasy leagues, bro.
Why not? See, that's what I don't get. You
Because
couldn't get it. You couldn't
the
get
only
into.
fantasy I want is like the one I'm having, like when I'm having a wet dream. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dog, I fucked all those bitches.
No, but okay. What if
Like-
there was a fantasy? What if like
gangbang?
let's make it into a E-Zone world. What if there was an NFL Pokemon team?
I'd watch that.
Would you sit there
Season
and be
holder,
part of the van?
going there, I would be the Jack Nicholson of that stadium.
Pikachu's the quarterback, dog.
My
you got
dog.
you got the fucking the
I would
Snorlax
be
as
right
the
there.
lineman, dog.
Make a
Let's
fucking-
go.
make
Yo,
a
someone
fucking
draw this shit. I got
I speaking of the way they design, I have this design coming up, dog. Chili's working on it. I'm just letting you guys know. This next High and Hungry fucking design, well, it's like a High and Hungry and Pokemon inspired. It's so I'm gonna say it's OJ Simpson inspired, but in Pokemon.
Did you agree to this, XG?
Well, no, it's
No, it's not mine. This is High and Hungry.
So I'm explaining this shit.
Did you agree to this, Ray?
So it's
I don't
it's a
disagree.
cop. It's cops chasing the Bronco, but the cops are burgers. You know what I mean? So they have a little hat, and then they're
Would have
chasing.
been better if it was donuts.
And that, I mean, oh yeah, well we could change it to donuts, but it's still not done. But the fucking the fool that's being chased is a white Bronco, but it's a Matt choke driving it. So he's supposed to be OJ Simpson. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be pretty fucking tight. And he's gonna be fucking, you know what I mean?
She's busy now.
Yeah, she's busy.
If you guys want some of her designs, you better get her at her quick.
No, bro. I was like,
She about to
they're
be
gonna
busy.
start-
She about to stop doing. We don't smoke the same.
Hell
shit.
no, Chili! Don't you ever do that, bro?
Porque se bien.
Please. I was like, I don't need to lose. What is it? Any of my graphic designers. And fools be thirsty in the fucking chat room, dog. Hook me up with Chili.
Fucking A, man.
Like-
Because a lot of them met her. Did they? Did she tell them who they were? Where she was?
I mean, I don't know. Hey, I do have another sweater like being made from the Chili designs. I'm not gonna tell them which one, but it's gonna be a sweater can be made. Tell you that much.
Oh shit!
A hoodie. Appreciate you guys. Hey man, I've been seeing a lot of people going to fucking Disneyland and shit, man. I've been wanting to go, but ever since I got caught, one time they fucking made me feel like all weird about it. Like I kind of lost the interest of going, dog.
I want to go at night.
Huh?
I want to go at night.
At night?
Yeah.
Like to the park?
Disneyland, yeah.
That's a lot of fucking. That's a lot of money just to enjoy it a few hours.
I mean, the sunsets are like at 5 and shit. So
Ezone likes to be there all day, dog.
do.
Ezone will get there and be there all day.
backpack.
Yeah, Ezone's got the sandwiches. His mom made them.
Nah, fuck you, dog. I I don't have no fucking.
Don't lie, dog.
I walk in
Soggy
there.
ass sandwich. You tell her no le ponga lechuga.
I never fucking liked doing that shit, dog. When we did it when you were younger, that shit
You
was
felt
suck.
so paisa, dog. That
Shit was
shit.
dope.
It was dope. Like now I respect it. But when I was a kid, dog, I was like, man, why aren't we white? Like, why can't I get a hamburger like that kid over there?
That's the
costs
reason I'm telling you.
$20.
That's the reason I'm telling you that I do it fucking big when I go to these theme
I
parks.
feel
now.
you. I see why you do it
I
big.
walk in, I fucking get all the fucking drinks, the alcoholic drinks. I try every single one of them. I fucking go ahead and like in Knott's Berry Farm. The reason I like going there is because there's a steakhouse in the park. I can go in there and fucking eat a fucking steak, dog, and it's fucking dope. A lot of people don't know that. I buy
feel
the
you.
fucking expensive souvenir. You know what I mean?
I feel you. No, it's because I did.
It's for the shit I didn't have in my childhood, bro.
I mean, I remember, dude. I remember where that was.
Fuck
the thing.
you, Xavier.
No, dog. I'm not talking shit, but that was the thing. If you went somewhere, your parents told you, "Vamos a ir, vas a comer sándwiches."
Oh yeah,
That's it, dog. It was
No,
man,
of course, bro.
and you're kind of like
your parents are
And
30
your answer-
trying to raise us, bro. What
Yeah.
the fuck, bro? You like.
And what's your answer? Pues no vamos a ir. No kid ever says, "All right, then, well, let's not go to Disneyland because I don't want sandwiches."
And what if you bought the tickets and shit?
The ticket's already bought when your parents tell you that. They don't eat sandwiches. That'd be a flex to make your kid eat sandwiches and you not eat a sandwich.
Like you're eating the Buzz Lightyear chicken nuggets.
You're like, te dije que tú ibas a comer sándwiches.
You're that asshole, bro. You would do that.
Hey, bro, this is
Nah, bro. If I had a kid, bro, at this age, bro, that fool would be a fucking little spoiled ass motherfucker to an extent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, if we're going to Disneyland, fool, you got all the check marks. You didn't fuck up for a week, so you deserve this. But please don't make me embarrass you in fucking Disneyland. You know what I
Izzo
mean?
would be going so much, so there'd be days where it's like Pokemon Day and his kid has a test.
My
and
kid would be
The
tagged,
kid
bro.
would be doing the homework on the ride or on the line of the ride where he's like, hurry up, we're about to get...
I would have the first tatted kid.
Which
I'd be like,
tattoo?
yeah,
Which tattoo?
little high and hungry burger, the baby
Are
one.
you serious? Not even the fucking Pokemon tattoo.
Remember that one time I made the Father's Day card with the little burger? Hell yeah, dog. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, do you ever see these fucking these accounts and shit that like, like there's a little kid out there. He be fucking doing all these acting shit, like his dad encourages him and all this shit. Would you do that with your kid? Do you think that's proper to do that? Like, start fucking trading that food to be like Macaulay Culkin?
Well, we
at a
train
young
to be
age?
sport athletes, so I don't mean if
Well,
that's
I mean,
what
I'm
you're
not-
into,
no, but
like that's
I'm
what you're
saying
into.
I'm saying you. Like, would you be one of those fools?
For if my kid isn't, look, I want, like everybody, I want my kid to be a soccer player because who the fuck doesn't want the kid to play for their national team and be like, damn, that's
You
my
want him
kid.
to play for Team USA? Come on, dog.
That's the-
and then
that's
the
the
kid
ultimate
either
paisa flex.
Mexico or the United States. But yeah, I want to see him play for.
That's a paisa
Move
flex,
to
bro.
Germany, fool.
If you have, that's why the Mexican fool playing for the Dodgers is a big ass deal. Cause that fool's full Mexican, dog, and that fool, Mexicans are all like, see, way.
But that's baseball, though.
Yeah, but that's just me picking like out of random. But if this fool comes out and he's not good at sports, but he's good at singing, fool. Tengo talento, mucho talento. Here we come, dog. Like I'm gonna pick one. Even if he's a gamer, dog. All right, you want to play video games? Where are the tournaments at? Let's go play some tournaments.
Fool, like straight up, like I would do it a certain way. Like I think I would be like, all right, fool, this fool's conscious enough. I read after a few magazines, you know, be like, hey, fool, this fool, you know what I mean? He can make a decision, you know what I mean? I would put all different toys. I'll put a PlayStation or whatever, the next PS6 in front of him, put a fucking puzzle in front of him, or put 3 different options, see what the fuck he fucks with. Then I'll start watering that plant. You know what I mean? I'm like, if this fool seems to like sports, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to be taking this fool to a lot of sports shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
see, but even if your kid's a gamer, that don't mean he doesn't have to run.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's not
you can't
gonna.
let
He's
some
not.
fat dude just
Nah,
be
he's
like,
not,
oh,
bro, he's not.
Bro, he's getting fat. Doesn't matter. He's gonna be a professional video game player.
I'm be like, you're gonna be the gamer that gets
With
all
a
the
triple
bitches, dog. You ain't
bypass.
gonna be fucking
The triple bypass.
yeah, not triple bypass.
Bro, that would suck to be like really fat and then even know that if you lose that weight, you got that extra skin.
Yeah,
Like it makes you not even want to lose the weight.
That's if you go through life transformation. That's like if you go through life transformation fat though.
Yeah.
That's like if you go from fat Albert to like you.
I'm talking hundreds of pounds. I'm not talking 50, 60. I'm talking like those people where like they got that skin that's just like Octomom type of skin.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I feel like you would fuck Octomom.
No. For the story.
For the story.
I said no, then I said for the
So
story.
you walk in and be like, guess what, Sam?
Guess who gave this bitch her 9th baby?
Oh my God!
Hey, she's for sure a conspiracy theorist. I guarantee you. If you listen to Tinfoil Hat, come on the show. Want to know how we got 8 babies up in that cooch?
I feel like if you nutted her, like, there's a good chance it's not gonna make it because there's like so much fucking. There's
So much space?
There's tunnels.
So
there,
much
bro.
space, it will never
like,
get
that shit
there.
ain't gonna swim that far, dog. Like, there's
Yeah.
tunnels where there's no water down there. You know what I mean?
There's a drought.
There's a drought, bro.
There's places that don't get wet.
Yeah. Dry spots, and you're like, oh, that hurts.
That shit sucks,
There's
bro.
places only her babies have touched.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can't. You can't fuck on a dry pussy. Dry pussy will fucking make your dick hurt, dog.
Fucking that.
Well, that is probably some brand new problems.
Like if you fuck like a 50-year-old. Nah,
No,
that-
that's 60, bro.
Yeah, 60,
That's
yeah.
60, 70. When do they start getting dry? Can you look that up, Dre?
Oh
Hey,
my
you think at
God.
60
Is it through menopause? Yeah, it has to be through menopause. In the 50s?
Hey, you can't fuck bitches on menopause no
No,
more?
it starts going down. I don't. They like.
No, okay, like okay.
you
Here's the
don't just-
question.
like,
Here's the
you don't
question.
become
Can
50
you
and then
fuck
it's
on
dry.
menopause? Can you fuck
Yes,
on
bro. Yeah, that's a 50-year-old. Menopause is like when they stop having their period.
Oh wait, hold on. That's a
Someday.
50-year-old?
Yeah, that's when they stop.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Menopause is yeah. That's when they stop having their period. That means they technically can't get pregnant no more.
Hell yeah, man.
You can fuck 50-year-olds and nut in them.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
At
would've
50,
been
there's no need for birth control at 50.
Look,
dog.
and look at the questions people also ask. Do vaginas dry up as they get older? Can vaginas be naturally
Bro,
dry?
this is like the type of shit I'd ask when I was like,
How do I keep my vagina dry?
why would you?
You put some tissue paper in there.
Right here, dog.
Oh,
That's the answer.
Use warm
simple.
water to wash the vulva, dry thoroughly with the clean towel. I would have thought I would have just put a blow dryer in
This is
there.
shit that should have been taught in
I would have
sex
just
ed.
put a blow dryer in there, like
Why?
Why
not
not?
in there, but like just be like, all right, man, this is just gonna dry it.
So I don't have to ask Google, dog. That's why it should be taught in sex
But
ed. So I don't have to
you're not
ask
thinking
Google. Why
about a
does
woman
Google my
being
teacher?
Dry, though.
Huh?
At that age, you're not thinking about a woman.
No,
getting
but they should tell you what menopause is.
You ever spit on a pussy?
I think in sex ed, you're 18, 17-year-old, and they should be like, yo, by the way, at 50, they go through menopause. And you're like, what's that as a kid?
Then you spread it.
Yeah, and then they let you know, and you're like, oh, okay, so I can fuck 50-year-olds and not wear condoms.
I mean, oh yeah, they can't get pregnant, right?
Yeah.
She just bust
Janet
the-
Jackson, bro. She got a kid at a late ass
You
age.
think she has a menopause? Does that shit happen automatically at 50? Because I
No,
remember
bro,
I
it's
was
not a switch, bro.
Yeah,
it's like,
well, 'cause,
it's
bro,
like
I-
puberty.
but- no,
Some
but you
bitches,
don't
it's like
under-
puberty.
you
Some
don't
bitches get it
understand.
at 60.
You don't
some
understand
bitches
though.
get it at
Like
50.
you don't understand because I've been with bitches, dog. Like I've been with a bitch that she was about to turn 35, and then this fucking stupid bitch was like over here just like tripping about, I gotta get pregnant because at 35, like the baby's automatically retarded and shit. I was like, bitch, like can we? Like she's like, you know what I mean? Like if you have a baby at late, it's a good chance it's not gonna come out good, or like it's gonna come out like a bad fruit. You know what I mean? That like it might die. You know what I mean? Like like I guess after 35, women like really have a harder chance of giving birth or some
hear
shit
that, Ray?
like that. Is that true?
Ray said that they come out retarded. If
I didn't
they
say
have-
they come out retarded. I'm saying like there's like a chance it comes out like a bad fruit, like it dies or some shit. You know what I mean?
Like what? Like what?
Do you want to eat a bad fruit?
What did Chris say? Chrissy say?
He's like, I would have never been with you if I knew you was damaged good.
And then he smacks her and leaves.
He goes, "Mm."
And she still stay with him.
She's still full. She was a ride or die though. Like low key though, because he was pissed because she's like, bitch wouldn't do
Fucking
5 years for me.
Rufio,
Because she wasn't gonna do 5 years for him.
Silvio killed her, dog.
That shit was cold.
That
bro.
shit was cold.
And
she
you
was
know,
like,
in her head, she should have been on her way to California.
Yeah.
Because in that clip, there's a clip where she was like, I picked to go to California, but
Yeah.
she decided to ride or die.
Yeah, it was
She was
a
too
cold
hot
scene.
to kill. I couldn't have killed her.
It was so
She got
cold.
picked up by the feds.
It was so cold that they couldn't shoot like
They didn't show
Silvio's point of
nothing.
view. Nah, they were
Yeah,
like,
you just knew.
they were like, nah, we can't do this to her.
You know what was fucking what was fucked up when what was kind of funny when Tony walks in, he was like he tells me, he's like, Chris, you all right? And then he's like yeah, I'm cool. And then he's like, what's the matter with you? He's like, I did a little H. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, would
and then
you
he
let it
fucking
slide?
beats the shit out of him,
Would
bro.
you let it slide?
You think this is hard? You think this is the only one this is hard for? And he fucking just like,
Would you let it slide?
If it's
What?
fucking up your money,
If I'm your homie
What do you mean?
If I'm your homie.
And you're doing H?
No, we don't smoke the same. I went deep. I was doing coke, bro. I wasted all the money. I was giving the merch away to all the bitches because I was doing all this coke. And I went to rehab.
And then
I went to rehab and I sobered up and I was being good. And I told you, I was like, yo, bro, no more. We're back. We don't smoke the same. And we killed my bitch. I can't do a line? Come on, dog. Like, come on. You just killed my bitch.
The justification.
Yo, his girl died. His fiance died.
But she was my friend too.
He should be able to do a little bit.
But she was my
like un cachito, just
that was Tony's fucking in-law, bro. Like he looked at Chris.
I know, dog. That's what I'm saying. You want to let it slide? Because I
because you're hurting too. I would be hurting too. I'd be like, I understand Tony's point of view, and he was like, you think this is the only one this is hard for?
You couldn't wait tomorrow to kick his ass. Let him enjoy his fucking high.
He didn't brutally beat him. He just fucking punched him. He was like, because he did H. H is fucking addicted.
No, I know. Trust me. But it was a good excuse, bro. We just killed my fiance.
Yeah.
We just killed my fiance.
He thought he was gonna be cool with it, but then he was like, oh hell no. He was mad. Yeah, he was fucking mad.
Did you think? I didn't think. Like the whole. I didn't think they were gonna give her up.
You know what fucked me up about that show that made me tear up? When he killed Christopher, dog. When he was like, when he was like, I'm never gonna pass. And he was like, I'm never gonna pass. And then he was like, the drug test, Tone. And he pretends to call a cop.
Yeah.
And he calls him. That fucked me up. I was like, no. Because Christopher really genuinely had his back.
Yeah.
Despite everything. Then, like, remember the whole scene? He was like, I know you were in the car with her and you fucked her. You know, he was like, I know you fucked everything inside.
But he did want to fuck her. He talked about it to his fucking...
To his shrink.
To his shrink about fucking her. So, yeah. The only thing that stopped them not fucking was that car accident at the end of the fucking day. Right, Ray?
Sorry, I left.
I know. But, Ray, only thing that stopped Tony from fucking... Adriana was the car accident. They would have got that blow. They would have gone back to wherever the fuck they were gonna go, and you would have fucked the shit out of her. Tony would have been fucking her.
Let me ask you this: does blow enable that?
Drinking does, and they would have kept drinking.
I'll tell you this: blow.
I've never done it.
Like coke makes you fucking like. Xavier, doesn't it make you text everybody in your fucking list? Like it doesn't matter, dog.
Yeah.
Like when you're on a fucking sequel and you're single.
How hot is she? And how hot is she?
No.
Just because she's hot doesn't mean you.
No,
just because she's hot. But she was also wanted it too. So we also got to forget that they almost kissed at that in the office.
Yeah.
There was always sexual tension. Like I'm not saying just because your homie's girl's hot and you guys are doing blow, you got to fuck her. No, I'm just saying if there's sexual tension and you had the coke, you had the late at night, homeboys out there, and you're already single, you're adding too many things to the equation where it's like
too
bound
many
to happen.
variables.
Yes, obviously, dude. If you guys are cool and like, oh, he's gonna be here in a couple hours, you guys ain't gonna bone. But he's out of town. He's not coming for a couple days. I'm his boss. They were gonna bone. That car accident is the only thing that stopped him from fucking his.
That was fate.
Yeah. But
you know,
Tony Soprano acts like it was never in his mind. The whole show, it's
been in his mind.
No, but in the whole show, he tells Chris it was never in my mind.
But he didn't. Yeah, he didn't do it though.
Bullshit. I know.
Hey, you know what was cold though? Like when Paulie was like, he's like, I don't know. You gotta do this. Like when they were about to kill him, and then he was like, "Fuck you, Paulie!" Like, cause he was trying to get that fool murked.
The more I watch this,
that fool survived, huh?
Because he was a liability.
Yeah.
Paulie was old as fuck though, huh?
That Paulie was old.
Yeah, cause like there's that part where he's cutting coupons. Remember?
Yeah, that's funny. And he had money.
That's some old people shit.
Yeah, because he went. I don't know their ages.
No, I think it's some old people shit, bro. Like who cuts coupons?
70?
Old people.
Yeah, he's probably just old.
Yeah, dog.
But
They said blow makes chicks horny. So there you go.
It makes everybody fucking horny, but not horny, but
you're up late at night too, fool. What are you trying to do up late at night? Come on, everyone's trying to bone. Yeah, everyone's just trying to kick it late at night and bone. But
poor Chrissy. Poor Adriana.
Yeah, she should have gone to California. She'd be here kicking it with us.
Yeah, right. There's hey, fool, I saw a recent picture that got submitted through what is it through the Green Thumb podcast, and there was a Comic-Con picture, and it was the Red Ranger, and if some fool fucking took a picture with him, and I was like, damn, fool. I remember when these fools were filming, and I saw the show at their prime, dog. Young as fuck, and the picture they showed, fool fucking looks like a caveman, dog. I was
Really?
like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, everybody that grew up in our generation that we saw on TV, now they're old as shit.
Everybody's old, fool.
Like, nah, they're old as shit now. Like,
Vicente just died, bro. Everyone's getting
That's
old.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
when people were talking, I mean, like, shout out to Vicente, but like, that's what I think about this between Kobe and Vicente. Kobe really was a tragedy. His daughter died on a helicopter.
Yeah,
random
But
day.
isn't it conspiracy though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
but it
somebody
was still
died.
a tragedy. But like,
Tragedy.
yeah. But when Chente died, like, he was already going through things. You know, he was already in the hospital. It was just a matter of time. Stop laughing. My paisa came out. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the difference between both of them, because everyone's like. But I was calling it. I don't know what episode. Someone even told me. He's like, you were talking about Mexico was gonna feel this shit when Chente died. I was like, I told you, fools. And they're still not done feeling it. Saturday hasn't even came by yet. That happened on Sunday night. Imagine if it would have happened on Saturday night. How many shots would have been drank that night?
on Saturday night, and then we would have happened on the show.
No, if it would have been Saturday night, Chente died. People, like the news would have known, like, hey, Chente died Saturday night.
To
Who
the
did you see
gills.
it?
Woo, dog. People would have woke up hungover. People ODing on alcohol poisoning after how
Did
many
you see
tequila
that?
shots.
Did you see that the whole memorial thing on Univision? Fool, everybody fucking came out, dog. Hey, fool, I gotta give it to his son though, Alejandro. Fernandez. Yeah, Alejandro Fernandez. To cry and perform like he got raised he got raised by a real man, dog.
And in front of his mom.
In front of his mom, and like that's some real Mexican shit, dog. There's like a different type of Mexican when you see that's a familia that has like that traditional Mexican structure, dog. You know what I mean? That fool has to learn certain shit because his dad was that way and all that shit. And I'm like, there's no more tradition like that. It's very rare to have that tradition these days.
Vicente has cried while he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
But
it's
like a whole thing. More like ranchera music is not popping the way it used to be, dog.
like if I ever start turning up on stage, I'm out.
I would stay there.
You'd stay there live.
Not like bawling, but if a few tears came
if
out.
if you're headlining.
But
You have to be headlining. If
it has to be a
if this
certain
is an
reason.
open mic, dog, and you
No,
start
okay.
crying, I
If
might laugh.
I'm headlining and like, listen, but like, it had to be a certain occasion. Like, if I'm headlining and the joke is like about my mom and
And
my mom's
she
not
just
here
died?
no more, I can fucking cry. I have a few tears. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, dog. That's hard for me. You probably shouldn't go on stage. You're not
Gabriel
ready for that.
Iglesias fucking filmed.
You're headlining. That's what I'm
Gabriel
saying. You're
Iglesias filmed a
headlining.
special right as 2 days before after his mom died or some shit like that. Shout out to Fluffy, by the way. I respect that fool a lot, dog. That fool has some work ethic like a motherfucker.
Dog, he's doing the fucking Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, shout out to fucking
nothing-
Fluffy, dog.
I
And
mean-
shout out to Martin too.
Yeah, of course, Martin. Come on,
Yeah,
dog.
for real. We gotta have him back over here. Now that he's
Been
back.
asking him. Yeah, come on, Hooter.
Well, I mean, I
it's
get it,
always
he's
fun with
busy.
Hooter. Yeah, I know it's always fun
Hey,
with
how
Hooter.
come
But
we always
bring
get your
Martin.
son, eh? But shout out to Hooter though. That fool's just as toxic as us. I like that. Like he lives his toxicity moments through us sometimes. Like he's like, dude, I wanted to say that, but Xavier beat me to
He's
it.
got kids. He's got to be careful what he says.
Fool, have you listened to their podcast?
I know, but we try to
He
give him.
doesn't give a shit.
I know,
about
but we
the
try to
shit
give him
he
high
says
and hungry merch. He's just over here trying to give him high and hungry merch, and we don't smoke the same merch. I was like, he can't wear this. He goes to soccer
Hey,
practices.
that's his wife.
Whose wife?
Oh, that's his mom.
no.
That's his mom.
That's Vichente's mom.
Yeah,
Oh.
Doña Cuca.
There's no way. His mom's alive.
His mom's alive. His mom outlived him.
She has to be 100.
No, that's the wife. This
Oh,
is
that's
the wife
his
of
Oh,
wife.
yeah,
Chente.
no, that's the wife.
That's
yeah.
his mom, though.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying that was his fuck. That was Chente's
You know
wife.
what, dude?
Like,
She
that
has
lady has
that
to be 100.
Mexican. Look
That
at
is
that.
Chanta's wife.
That's Mexican lady strong, fool,
Yeah.
right there. That fucking posture, that fucking body language, the fucking hair intact.
That's a real ride or
way-
die.
That's a real ride or die. Fool,
And we all
do
know
you
why
see
she's
her
a real
balling?
ride or die.
Do you see her balling?
He was
fool?
famous in the
She
80s.
doesn't have the little black thing over her head. She's out there like, se fue mi esposo y ya estuvo. You know what I mean? Because there's some Mexican women and Latina women that are strong like that, bro. Like they cry inside, bro.
I heard they're gonna bury him in su rancho.
That's tight.
That's dope.
That's gonna be a museum at this point.
That's dope. If you can bury him there. So many people are gonna go.
24-hour cartel protection. No, I'm just
Because you know that's why, like, because people pay tribute there. Obviously, they're gonna do that. You know that's why they didn't do that to like Osama bin Laden or like Saddam Hussein, whichever one they threw overseas. That's why they did that. No, that's why they did that, because if you
imagine
if you bury him
and
anywhere,
go to the ocean.
exactly, because no one's gonna go to the ocean to go pay tribute. That's literally why they do it. You're wondering why would they do
This
that?
is far from sand.
Yeah, that's why they don't bury them, because no matter where you bury him, anybody that wants to pay tribute will get as close as they can to that.
Like,
but in the ocean,
that's why they hold the identity of or like they used to with serial killers. They would hold where they get buried and shit, or like whoever how they get rid of them.
Yep. And that's why now they don't even want to say their names anymore, because people that want the infamy and that fame can't get it no more if I don't say your name. So shooter.
Would you ever go to Suicide Forest in Japan?
The one the forest, the one where Jake Paul went to, and he fucked up, and that would be us, dude. We'd be there smoking weed. They're smoking weed.
First of all, I wouldn't be smoking weed.
And then we fucking try to hit.
I would not take weed to Japan. You know, if we get caught in Japan smoking weed, we're dying, stupid.
Bro, he's dead. I'm trying to get him high. Stop.
I could see us walking in that park and drinking. You know what I mean?
I'm giving that full sip. One for the homies, dog.
I'd go there.
But would you go there?
Yeah, bro.
I would go there, but the limpia that I would have to give myself afterwards.
Dog, I'm out of there by 5 o'clock. I'm out of there by 5 o'clock. I'm not even going too deep in the forest, because then you get lost.
Yeah. I heard the spirits play tricks on you.
We gotta have guns.
Japan doesn't let you have guns. They have no guns.
Dude,
just get samurai swords.
At this moment in time, we had to find a gun.
We have to have samurai swords, bro.
Don't they have a Japanese mafia? What are they called?
Yakuza.
We're hitting up the Yakuza, dude. We're hitting up the jacuzzi.
Are we gonna walk in there? Hey, how come Asian fools make that grunt, huh? I've never seen nobody else do it. Like
Since
every time in cartoons, they're
that
like,
sounds like a Genghis Khan shit.
Genghis Khan.
Or like you ever like remember the fool in the Ninja Turtle? He's like, "Sorry, master, they got away." You remember that shit, dog? The fucking Ninja Turtle movie. It was the thug that worked for fucking Shredder, dog. They fucking telling me, he's like, "I'm sorry, they got away." And that fool's like, that fool fucking gets pissed. Like, what's up with that shit? I kind of want to ask some of my Asian homies, but I feel like they'll sock me.
Yeah.
Remember that one fool? I like that fool. Rich, what's his name? Rich Byron. When he made that song, Rich Chigga, and it's like the Chinese version of nigga. You know what I mean? We don't give a motherfuck. You never heard that shit? That fool guy, he had to change his whole persona because like Chinese people were not having that shit. They're like, you representing Chinese people. They were not having that shit. Like that, it's crazy. Fool, like those fools have like they fucking dominate, dog. Like Chinatown, dog. There's no Hispanic living amongst those fools. They fucking dominate all that shit. Like I mean, I'm not saying it's segregated, but those fools kind of like they form it that way, like Lego people.
Like I think you have to be careful what you do in certain countries. Like I don't think you can just be a rapper in El Salvador without MS-13 coming to your fucking
you know
spot.
what's crazy? A lot of people that are OG from El Salvador, they'll tell me and they'll see me and they're like, "Nunca has ido a El Salvador." And they'll be like, and I'm like, "No." He's like, "Tenés que ir, está bien lindo." And then I'll fucking go like, I'll take off my shirt. And they'll be like, "Allá te mata, no puedes ir."
Yeah, because you have the tattoos. Yeah, they're even on your hands.
No, and they're like, no, no importa no importa si sean muñequitos o no. Oh, what is this? Oh, Kaira, I don't want this though. But thank you.
You don't want it?
No, I mean I'll drink it eventually.
Just drink it now.
No, I don't. It's shaking up. I know.
Cairo, you're interrupting.
Yeah, this
Cairo,
fool
you're
acts like he's slick. You're drinking now. Like we don't know the typical. Let me shake it up in your face.
Sorry, Kate.
No, that
I tried
wasn't
to
for
hit
Kate.
Cairo.
That wasn't for Kate.
Fucking hit Kate.
He said that.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyways, but yeah, dog.
Yeah, you can't go. Dog.
Yeah, I can't go. I can't go to. El
You can't be a
Salvador.
rapper.
Well,
Like I don't think you can be a rapper. I think you can do any music. But if you do rapping, I have a feeling them is thing. I'd be like, yo, ¿estás rapeando? No matter about what, dog. You be rapping about cheeseburgers.
Yeah, right.
Pupusas. I love pupusas, dog. Rapping about pupusas, they'd be like, that shit? No.
That's true. I mean, I don't. That's true. It doesn't fly in certain countries. That's why you don't see it.
Oh.
But I don't know. El Salvador's like a crazy place.
Crazy as fuck,
They
bro.
run by Bitcoin still. Is
Yeah.
Bitcoin still popping?
I don't know, fool. That's your country.
My dad was just there like a couple of weeks ago for like 3
And
weeks.
he had to use Bitcoin or what?
Nah, he didn't have to, but a lot of it is like Bitcoin implement.
It's coming, right? Like it's coming, baby.
You know what? Mo has a
Some
Bitcoin
people
machine.
fucking hate it over there, bro.
Mo,
Really?
Yeah.
It's because it's still like primitive in a
Yeah,
sense.
but what do they
You know
hate?
what?
I
I've
mean, they
seen-
love their government.
I've seen the noticias or like the.
I mean, the
the
new president seems like a cool guy and shit, but
Hey,
then again, seems like it.
The fucking
Yeah.
paisas in the fucking in the park or foods drinking will tell you he's like they'll be like puta ya solamente tienes que pagar con computadoras. Yo no sé con esas babosadas.
Dog.
You know what I mean? Like they'll fucking say shit like that, and I'm like, that's how they think, and what they're saying is like, fool, we don't fucking. You have to pay by the fucking computer. We don't know about that shit. Not
Dog.
everybody's gonna get hip to it. But my
Dog.
mom barely figured out Facebook.
That's how I fucking felt at the Conejo show. I was at the Conejo show, right? And I don't know. This how it work. I don't like whenever I
Feel
go.
how hard this is. This fool thinks I'm stupid.
So I was at the Conejo show, right? And I don't know if you work the same way I work. When I go places, I like to take cash because I don't like to run in my
Yeah.
card because I don't know how much they're gonna charge on it. They can give themselves a fat tip. Yeah, so I usually just run with cards whenever I go clubs or raves, and I usually take a certain amount. Like this is what I'm gonna waste. You know, this is it. If this is done, that's over for beers, over for anything that has to do without emergencies, Ubers, and I take cash. That's what I'm gonna waste on. Like that's my fucking around money. And I brought it, bro. And at the Conejo show, with all these cholos and everything, card only.
Yeah, you don't.
You know how much money you're losing out on at the
Cashless.
end of the day? And I paid it because I wanted a beer, so I was like, fuck it, here's my card. But the guy said card only, and I was like, in the whole building? He's like, in the whole building. And it's not. Yeah. And I don't understand why at every venue you're losing money. Like, and I don't like it because I'm like, how much are you not tipping? Like, I don't like having the card, and then they'll be like, what is it? Open tab. Get the fuck out of here. You ever leave an open tab? You always close
Yeah,
it. I
I
always
always
close
do.
it. Nah, bro.
I leave an open tab and then I fucking, especially at bars, but I only do it at places I trust. Like with breweries. Like if I go to Aero Lodge Brewery, if I go to what is it, Boom? No, I forget. It's Burbank Tab. I don't know what the fuck.
Bootleggers.
Fucking A. Lighter just blew up, but yeah, like if I go to places like that, I'll definitely trust it. I'll trust it like that. But you know what I do trust? I trust these super chats and people. Let's go ahead and start racking them up. I gotta go ahead and take a quick leak. I'll be right back. What is it? But yeah, let's go ahead and run the super chats. Why don't you tell these people? Why don't you leave a tab open? I mean,
I just don't leave a
'cause
tab
you're a
open.
paisa?
Well, because if you fuck up and leave it there, there's like a huge ass like half the tab surge sometimes, or at least 20% tip, and then you got to go pick it up, and then
Fucking 20%.
all right. No, I'm not saying you shouldn't give 20%, but
Come on, man.
it's just they literally just they'll
18.
Hmm?
18%.
they'll just take it, and it's not even that. It's just, I just don't like leaving an open tab. They'll fuck you over. They'll start adding.
Could they just implement like the gratuity charge off top? I would be fine with that shit. 'cause
Gratuity's still 20 though.
I'd rather have that than like to pay an actual fucking mesero or mesera 20%.
The gratuity still goes to them. You know that, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, gratuity still. Why don't you want to give the bartender the tip?
Look, man, if I'm gonna pay for a beer, I'm gonna give him $2. If I'm paying for a liquor drink or whatever, $3, and I'll go like that. But to give him like 20, just cause.
But
like,
what if you order 7 drinks?
Well, I watch what I drink, so I make sure I don't pay that much.
Yeah. I don't know. Just only.
I mean, if
I
you're
just
going
hate
out with
leaving the-
somebody, then yeah,
I just
eventually
Hate, yeah, I just hate leaving the tab open. I don't think it's. I don't know. I'm just that person. I like to pay for cash.
cashless.
Cash.
Stadium was the same all summer.
Yeah.
I remember going out and they were like,
I went to a pizzeria, cashless. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck,
see?
bro?
It just makes no sense. I mean, it's because they want a cashless government. Because you can't launder money with cash. I mean, no, you can't launder money with credit.
What about crypto? Aren't they doing that right now?
Yeah, but that's what the reason the government don't like it. That's the reason why they don't like it. They're like, fuck this thing, because they can't chase. They can't really. No laws, no nothing.
Are you saying you agree with the government on something?
No, I don't. I think there should be cash. I think you should be able to have cash. Like I've always said it. How do you go to a strip club
Crypto.
with drugs? Like the government loves when you do drug transactions on Cash App.
Oh, that's
Or
smart.
Snapchat.
That's smart.
Like, you don't think the government knows that no one's sending you money every fucking 3 minutes or every 20 minutes for $20?
Oh yeah, your social security.
Yeah, like if you sell one, like I'm not saying you can't sell some, I mean every here and there, but if you're like a drug dealer literally getting cash and making all the transactions on there, the government knows. That's why the barbers are like, you'll go to a barber and then instantly they'll do Cash App or Snapchat or Venmo, and then after a while they're like cash only.
Pussies.
Because the government comes after them. Yeah, the government will ask you, be like, wait up, how'd you get all this money? Okay, tax you.
That's all they want. They just want the cut.
Yeah.
So you can live in debt forever.
Yay.
Yeah, go to college, go get that college loan, the student loan.
Don't. Trust me. I'm dealing with that. Don't.
How much you owe? And you're lucky you didn't do that. That
You're,
dorm
you're
life.
telling people not to go to college because
not.
of money?
No, go to community college first. Figure it out. You're young. Unless you already know you're gonna be a doctor or lawyer. Like, unless you already know you're gonna be those hard, like, you need a fucking undergrad and all that shit. But if you're gonna go for like communications,
Everything
Fuck you,
costs
bitch.
money.
what,
Period.
bro? I fucked up. The only reason I didn't go to Cal State was because I didn't have papers. But I'm glad I went to community first and was like, yo, you don't really need that shit.
It's
Yeah,
different
fuck
when
you.
you go to a community into like Harvard. Different fucking.
No, yeah, and even if you go to Harvard, you better be going in there for some good shit. Don't go if you're going to Harvard, go be a doctor.
Listen, I finished 4 years, communications degree, at university, no debt.
Yeah, because you got loans. Some
No, I got no loans. It was purely me just
You could do it, bro.
applying to scholarships.
yeah, scholarships. Yeah,
You know, I don't owe anyone anything.
yeah, but you didn't know what I'm saying. It's pricey, especially if you do the dorm life. Like I was gonna go to Cal State Channel Islands and pay the dorm life. I would be in debt till this day, and I would have. And to me, I was still gonna buy clothes because I wanted to look fresh for the bitches. Like to me, it was a money grabber. And my dad even looked at me. He's like, I know you're not going here for college. Yeah.
You went for the looks? You went for the vibes, the looks?
Well, I went because I heard I Love College by Asher Roth.
Are you fucking serious?
I heard that song. I was like, wait a what?
You're so
Is that for real? And then I asked my teachers, and they're like, that's not why you should go, but it is kind of fun. And then I really tried to go, and I got accepted. And then they told me I couldn't get a loan, and then I couldn't because I didn't have, because it was illegal. I was paisa, and I couldn't get a loan. He whooped de whoop, and I was like, you know what? I guess I'll just go to community because my dad told me, he's like, look, I'll pay for your schooling.
If I went to college, they would have told you that Dogecoin was a bust, and it is.
Probably. But if I would have gone to college, I know what my dad told me. He's like, yo, bro, if you go and I'm going to pay this out of pocket because I think my son has a career, like quiere echar ganas, I'm going to be a good dad and do it. But you better come in here with nothing better than bees. Well, I was there to fuck bitches and party and drink.
Viral.
Yeah, so I was like, I better not waste my parents' money. I better not look like a deadbeat. So I was like,
Bite
fuck
out.
it.
Not in college.
Huh?
You can do that while not being in college.
No, I wanted that college lifestyle, that dorm thing. So when I couldn't get out, when my dad was like, you're not living at a dorm, I was like, then I don't want to go. That's literally what happened when he said, you're not living at a dorm. I was like, then I don't want to go.
You wanted a House Bunny movie vibe?
Yeah, like I wanted that dorm life. I wanted that dorm American, like that fucking American picket fence where my parents are going to call me. He's like, where are you at? I'm like, I'm going to 5th period, but I wasn't.
5th period.
Channel Islands is haunted, no?
Yeah, Channel Islands where they made the movie, the Ring.
The skulls.
Yeah, that's where they had the movie.
Damn.
The hotel by. That's where that movie Hotel by. No, the song Hotel. Who sings the song Hotel? The famous one.
I don't know, man.
Hotel California. It's
Oh.
based off of that. It's based off of that. It used to be a psych ward. Yeah,
Fucking
you're right.
hate that song.
It used to be a psych ward.
I toured it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I wanted to go.
It's you should have gone. It's like I was gonna go there because I didn't. You wanna know why I was gonna go? Honestly, because I didn't get accepted to Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara's Party City, and I knew that
shit
was only
does look
20
like a
minutes
psych
away.
ward, though.
Huh?
That shit does look like a psych ward.
Channel Islands? It is. It's creepy.
Kept all the stuff pretty much.
Yeah.
The buildings.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, it would have been a wild trip for me if I would have gone to I'd definitely have a baby mama, at least 2. If they would have let me have a dorm.
All right, did we get into the super chats yet?
No.
All right, let's get into the super chats.
No.
We're at that time.
Jesus Christ.
You never wanted to stay at the dorms? Like you never did that?
I
You
did
never
stay
went
in
to
the dorms.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. How was
like-
it? How are you not talking? That's not dope. You didn't do
It was. I mean, it's not what you think it is.
At Cal State, it's different than
Yeah, you gotta.
is it?
Yeah, you
like,
gotta.
like you didn't do the frat shit?
That's why you should have gone to college, bro.
I know, dog.
Nah, I'm
Trust
just
me. That's the only thing I regret is literally the dorms. Out of the whole situation, I just regret the dorm parties.
Well, hostel.
No, trust me, I would go. I ended up going with them because some of my friends went into Santa Barbara, and I would always be like, "Yo, can I go for October?" Because they have this crazy during October. It's crazy in Santa Barbara. But you just tag along, and then you never want to leave. You're like, "Fuck, I should have done good in college. Should have
Study-
done good in high school." He's
You
like, "That would
you studied more parties and classes.
Yeah, I was like, "That's what I'd get for being a pendejo in high school and not paying."
You're like,
attention."
AJ, I want to start a club.
Stupid ass.
He's not even in fucking
Oh, yeah.
college and shit. He's still in high school. All right, Brian Field, $2. He sent us the fucking number one, the foam.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right, next up. Same again. Brian Field, $2. Happy holidays. Great show as always.
And also, por caerá. Yeah, fool. Fool, fucking moms be listening to that
Oh,
shit
bro.
angry driving after
Cooking, dog. Cooking. Cooking, making the food spicy as fuck. I'm like, bro, it's not my fault my dad cheated on you. Why is the food so fucking spicy?
Tú lo soportaste.
Right? No. No, it's not my fault.
Your dad would be this burnt.
Yep.
All right, T. Perez. We got 2 super chats from T. Perez. Number 1, $5. XG, bringing toxicity to TFH,
What?
letting guests know who is a woman, that the woman's job is to clean. Haha. Also, XG, let your sister know I got a job.
That's it?
Yeah.
This fool thinks a job's the only thing? Even way more than a job to qualify,
I think
homie.
he could have wrote this
Carol's
whole
got a
statement
job.
better.
Carol got a job. But, what did he say was the first question?
Said XG now bringing toxicity to TFH.
Oh, yeah, bro. I told that girl that they got to cook and clean. I'm just kidding. But,
Were
yeah.
you kidding then?
No, well, she was saying we were talking about, like, during COVID, like, we were talking about how men don't feel like they're men, especially during COVID, because they had no role to play. All you had to do is stay home. And, like, women still had to do the part, you know? You still got to clean, cook, and, like, your role's still there. You still feel like, oh, I'm the woman of the house. As a man, when you just got to check and all you did was kind of kick it, kind of feel like, whoa, dude, like your role isn't there. So a lot of, like, that's why men are, like, it kind of feels like being, like, a man, like, acting like you want to be a man is looked upon right now. And that was the whole part of the thing. And I was just sat there. I was like, well, you can get to cook and clean. And what am I supposed to do? Go cut up wood? I was supposed to be, back in the day, I was supposed to go cut up wood, go get the deer, go get actually go do things for our family. Now, I'm a hero if I sit here and I don't go out. Like, look at me, I'm Superman because I didn't go spread COVID. And you get to play Fortnite? Like, you're not doing your role as a man. As she's still cooking, cleaning, gets to fuck you, and you're just like, what did I do to deserve that? Nothing. Sat there and did nothing. You got to check in the government, and that's what they want you to feel. Like, you just want you to feel like useless. And when I said that, it didn't come off right, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Number 2, $2. X. Let's hear you say. Oh yeah, it's the fucking super chat from earlier. Say lozenges.
Lozenges? I can't say it either.
There we go.
Dude, when we do that shit's funny. When we do the ads and we do them separately, like we pre-record them. Oh, bro, it's so funny to hear Sam fuck up everything. And then I try to do it. Dude, you're gonna ruin that beer.
It's not a beer. It's a root beer.
You're
sorry,
like a little
I'm-
kid.
I'm
You hear
fucking-
that? What an Aiden thing to say. You're gonna ruin that beer. It's not a beer. It's a root beer.
Yeah, dude. It's not gonna
Fucking
blow up.
Edgar, dog.
Sorry, I'm dealing with the COVID situation.
What are you dealing with? Yeah, you're over there on your phone.
Everybody has to get tested, I guess. I don't know.
I was not aware about it.
Yeah. But next
and I
question.
talked to Kevin. Anyways, Direct Loco, $5. Yo, I remember my homie getting caught behind the B-Real TV building with this chick named Kaira.
Kaira!
JK.
What up? Who was
Love
top?
y'all
Who was
fools.
bottom? Who was top? Who was bottom?
He
You
didn't
know
say.
Kaira was bottom.
Yeah. Thing pulling his hair.
Yep. They
Yeah.
tied it around his neck to choke him.
You do have enough length where you could tie it around his neck and
Yeah.
still pull it.
I almost thought he was gonna come up here thinking that we called him.
Say it again.
Yeah. It's the next one.
Rizzo R, $10. You got fans in Las Vegas. Keep up the good shit, my G's.
Shout out to you guys in Vegas, man. Thank you.
I miss Vegas.
I do miss Vegas too. I heard it's not the same
Hey,
though.
what's the next high hunger you guys got coming up?
Senor Fish.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
guys gonna do it?
Yeah.
Dope.
What's up?
Victor G10264, $5. A college degree is not what a high school diploma used to be, looked as in the 90s. Everybody has a degree now. Only
That's
an
true.
Ivy League degree is worth it. Not everybody has a degree. Otherwise, everybody would be better than they are. Victor.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'll ask my neighbor if he has a degree, and I bet you he doesn't have one.
I don't know. But there was a lot of people with degrees. I worked at a restaurant, dog, and a lot of those people had degrees.
Good job.
A lot. No, not good job. Good job
Yeah.
on me. Sometimes I would look at them and they'd flex on their degree, and I was like, "What are you flexing on? You work next to me, dog. Like, how you sitting here telling me, like, look at me. I went to UCI. You're still working next to me,
Damn.
and you're in debt. I don't understand what you're flexing on.
I don't know, man.
It's not a good thing to flex.
It's not. Like, just shut up. Like,
Yeah.
just shut up. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but when you're sitting there and be like, well, I have a UCI degree in this, and I'm like, but you literally, I just switched shift with you yesterday. You just worked my job. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, hopefully you do something better, and hopefully you keep working on this, but you flexing your job while you work at these shitty degrees doesn't make you a better person than the person you're working with. If anything, they did it better than you did because they got the job without being in debt. I just argue with these people all day. Maybe that's why I'm mad.
Yeah, I do have a good point though.
Yeah, it was this point where I was sitting there, I was like, why are you arguing with me, dude? Like, you're lame as I am. I don't have a degree, but you do too, and we work here.
Guide up.
Careful, he might have COVID.
Hell yeah. You hear that? He's gonna go get yayo for us.
I'll rip that jersey off.
Guide up.
What did I just give him? I gave him one of my jerseys, and he didn't have to even pay wholesale.
I love my jersey.
Thank you.
Next one, Wasky Wabbit, $2. UCSB. I remember the couch burnings in the streets.
I know we need rooftop Koreans back, dog. But what did he say? Couch burnings?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
streets.
Like the Sublime song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greatest band ever.
Yup.
TM Zebra, $5. Hey, E-Zone.
What's up?
What's your highest level Pokemon on Switch? And you hyped for that new Pokemon game next month. I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Well, on Sword and Shield and Pikachu Go, they're level 100, but the one on Pokemon Pearl, I think the highest level right now is level 36. So it's not. I'm only on my third gym badge, and I haven't really gotten that detailed.
How high do they go?
And to 100, that's the cap.
Oh, so you already got the cap.
On the last two games, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I don't know about the new Pokemon game. I don't know if they're gonna release it that soon after Pokemon Pearl, but I'll check it out. If it's the same format, I'm down. I do miss how Sword and Shield was though, man. I really fucking hate running into all the fucking Pokemon without being able to see them. You know what I mean?
But isn't that the point?
Nah, man, bro. I want to avoid them. Sometimes I got shit to do in the game. You know?
That's
Like
the whole
what?
challenge, though.
Like, what do you have shit to do? You're playing a video game. You have play.
I don't want to
kill
have
those
to
guys.
encounter this shit every 5 seconds, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta fucking go to the end of the tunnel.
And then you would never encounter them if you
Well,
could see them.
Nah, I mean, I don't need to encounter them 12 times in a row in like a minute. You know what I mean? That's too much.
So wait up. I swear to God, I'm not even talking shit. I haven't played them forever. Like, do these new ones just have new characters or different like arenas?
Fool, there's like 900 characters.
And they're all in there?
It-
They just keep adding them, or do they delete them? Like, are the
No,
old
like
ones gone?
certain-
Like, did
certain-
they're not like dinosaurs. They don't go extinct.
certain
There's no global warming
certain
in Pokemon.
kinds are available in different regions. So like, let's just say you like a certain breed is available in this version, and you know what I mean. So they're like certain lands. You know what I mean?
Is it always Asham Ketchum?
No, hell no. He's been passed.
Always gone.
He didn't die.
Oh,
but
I don't want to play with.
He
this.
didn't die, but like he's like a legend. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
the same reason why I don't play the game, because
Ashton
they introduced
Kutcher's not
like
there.
300 new Pokemon. I was like, man, like it's just
Well,
been
the shit has to
diluted.
go on, bro. It's gonna be a new Ash for those new Pokemon.
But it makes no sense because if they're new, they're introducing new Pokemon, that means it's a new world, or they just found these Pokemon. Like if this is a real world, you're telling me we've never seen a fucking Gyarados?
There's a red one now.
See, I would be weirded out. I'm like, wait, we haven't found a red one before.
No, that's the red one, dog.
Is this a new world though? Or is it still the same
Yeah,
Pokemon
no, it's a whole
world?
new world, dog.
Oh, it's a whole new world, like a whole
like a
planeta,
whole new map.
otro planeta.
Yeah. No,
This
it's just
is
like a whole new
Otro
region,
planeta.
continent.
It's not
oh,
in
another
Tatooine.
continent.
Yeah. So it's tight.
That's weird.
What's the next one, man?
Next one, Victor G. $2. Ray sounds like he has a degree. Salty. JK, keep eye.
Oh, we're getting fucking spammed.
These fucking assholes.
I do have a PhD in podcasting.
Yeah, it's hard to get that one.
Very.
Very.
Only fucking Joe Rogan has it.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
Joe
hit him up.
Budden.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yep.
Sam Tripley's
Yep.
Sam Tripley's
Yep.
Sam Tripley's been trying to get one, and he's got like 8 podcasts.
Fucking A.
It's hard, dude.
What's the next one?
That's it so far.
That's it?
So far.
All right. Well, I mean, refresh it real quick. I seen a couple of them.
Yeah? All right, let's see.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. He did read it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be there on Friday?
Wait, to Sam Triple Show?
No, fool. What's up?
Oh, the
No.
Crap Beer Kings?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That's
you
my,
fucking made it, bro.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, I don't know.
You set the
fool.
beer up.
No, you say you're gonna be at places sometimes, and you're not.
He's the Vince McMahon.
Fuck you, dog.
You
My
say you're
car
gonna be at
wasn't
the Conejo
fixed.
show, and then you did it.
My car wasn't
Just
fixed.
making
How
sure
mad
you'll
was
be
I?
there.
How mad was I?
You're fucking livid. This is when he called me to let me know that his mechanics didn't do the job. Like I had anything to do. Not that I don't care, but it was like on site. Bro, I just showed up. They didn't fix my car, and I'm just there like
I was like,
it's not like we were. It's not like we had somewhere to go. It's not like he was gonna pick me up. And I just said, "Oh, I know you're mad when you're bitching at me about the mechanic."
Get out.
They didn't even touch it, huh?
Nope.
They treated you like a black person and just left
Yes,
you.
they did,
It's
bro.
just-
It
It's
was-
fucking
I
horrible.
I felt hella mad. Did you
See, why don't you get a mechanic on here? I'm sure some guys on
Did
here
you
have
see
a
that? Did you
paisa.
see the thing pop?
Yeah.
Cairo missed it. I'm glad he's gone.
Ah, bro.
Look at this soda. This is some weird shit. All right.
Yeah,
Yo,
you're still looking for a mechanic?
for the other car, yeah. But the white one's already. My homie's already coming.
I was gonna say, but a bunch of paisas here.
Paisas cannot fix BMWs.
Yeah,
No,
they
not the
can't-
BMW. It's a
They can fix
Hyundai.
Toyotas.
What you need? What you need?
No,
the
I'm saying
Hyundai?
Paisas. I'm finding the other one to transplant the
Come on,
engine.
fool, you got those guys from what is it? Toyota Dallas.
Toyota Dallas.
Come
I want
dog.
a German, blonde, blue-eyed man working on my Beamer.
True.
If I was a white guy.
What's the next one?
I would want Walt Disney to work on my Beamer.
Fuck you, dog.
Nazi on Nazi, bro. You know.
Nazi sympathizer.
Maybe on my Beetle while we're at it.
Damn,
since
this is
Hitler
some
created
fancy
that.
ass soda, dog. I never seen some shit like this, bro. Like,
But if you're saying that's fancy, and you can go to Craft Beer Kings. Get the
dog,
fuck
look
out
at
of
the
here.
fucking top though. Like, you could seal it for later, right?
Like-
and then no, check this out. You slide.
What
it,
type of
dog.
non-fat fuck are you that you need to seal
You
a 12
slide
ounce?
it, dog.
Like what type of
You slide
non-fat
it.
fuck are you?
You
need to
slide it, dog.
for what? It's a 12 ounce.
Yeah, bro. It's a cool packaging, bro. Fuck
You
you.
drink that in two drinks. You're fat fool.
I'm not gonna drink it.
2 drinks.
I just wanted to
Two
waste it
serps.
for Cairo.
2 serps.
All right. What was the next one?
Next one. I think it's the last one. From
Fucking
Mid
Xavier, by the way.
Midwayer 209, $20. Shout out to your podcast, my boys.
My boy.
Salute. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in every time, and thank you for watching the show. Appreciate
What are
you.
you gonna do for your birthday?
I don't know yet, bro. Non-video situations. I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm probably gonna like try to set something up.
There's a flea market the next day. I think it lands on a Saturday. So I know you're not gonna do anything.
Fuck
crazy.
you, bitch. I'm not gonna.
Well, you're like a flea market king, dude. I know that's why you didn't go to the Conejo show. Don't lie, you're over there, bro. I'd rather go to a fucking flea market.
That's like, no, my car didn't work, bro. My homie's on the way to fucking.
It didn't work, but it worked to go to the fucking
I
flea
didn't
market.
use my car. I didn't use. Hey, bro, fucking Predict had me fucking.
I'm just fucking with you. His car really did break down. I'm just giving him a hard time. I know
what
it
is
did
it,
because you were pissed.
Predict fucking didn't. He had me waiting here till 8 o'clock yesterday. Fucking jerk.
Oh, he forgot to tell you, dude.
That was no.
He was scared to drive it. It was raining, bro. You know LA when it rains, people get scared to drive.
Yeah, they do, bro. The roads are empty. I don't mind
The
driving.
roads are
in
flooded. LA's bad. Some roads are flooded. Over there in Glendale,
Hey, fool,
as a
what's
guy in
That's
Glendale,
not
that's
LA.
the thing that needs to get fixed in LA, bro. Glendale,
not LA.
I know the Glendale mayor watches this because I moved into a
It's not
city.
LA.
Huh?
Glendale's not LA.
Well, I don't know, but I moved into that city, and the second I moved in there, I know the mayor watches this shit.
You
Fix
know-
the fucking
You know what's crazy
problem,
about
dog.
Glendale,
It gets
dog?
flooded.
That out of all fucking cities, it got rated one of the top safe cities in fucking the United States, dog.
What do you want to do about it?
Like, I was like, what the fuck? Man, I'm gonna move there, dog.
Well, it's safe.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
No homeless people.
Yeah, dog. I was tripping out. I was like, your homeless people look like you want to give them some soup. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you don't want to kick them out.
You got tough homeless where you live.
They're like stray cats.
Like they're drunk all day.
Yeah. Or they're on meth.
And you guys got liquor stores on every corner too.
Like churches.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you guys sell single cans. That's how you know when you have an alcoholic problem, when these fools will sell you a single can Tecate.
That's how you know when you're in the ghetto. When you start seeing cans being broke down individually. Where you could buy Modelo by the can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Even
Horrible.
the 16 ounce.
Yep.
Yep.
It's sad.
Straight the fuck
12
up.
ouncer.
It's funny because you drink it.
Well,
No,
Modelo?
oh no, it's sad when they sell single cans because that's how I know you're that much of an alcoholic. Where you're like, man, I have
like
$1.
down the street at the fucking at the gas station.
Yeah, they'll sell you a 12 ounce. Like they'll open a 6-pack of theirs, a 12-pack, and they'll just sell them by the single can. And I asked him why, and he's like, "Well, homeless people come in here, they can't afford a tall can. Sometimes they just have $1. Literally, they'll find $1 on the street and they're withdrawing. So I'll sell them a fucking 12 ounce for $1.
That's a dirty ass.
It's
dollar,
dude, and you're making money though, because they're not worth $1. Like they should be 50 cents. But when you want to buy a single can, huh? Well, when you buy a 30-pack, if you buy a 30-pack and you get the 30-pack for $20,
Oh man,
that's a deal.
50-cent beer. Even I wouldn't do that.
And it is what it is.
Last
What?
super chat.
But selling single cans, they sell single can Modelos too, single can Coronas here. But they also have a bulletproof mirrors right in front of them.
That's true.
Windows.
Fucking homeless, dog.
They'll make you money, but they'll make you go broke too.
I'd rather if I could switch all the homeless for cats.
It's a lot of cats.
Dog, like you can't have a smoke shop without selling pookies. That's what keeps you open. Like the headies make you money.
Yeah.
The headies make you money.
But
the pookies keep you.
$5 every hour, bro. They just keep coming in.
Yeah,
bro.
they keep you. The pookies pay the establishment. The headies make you money.
Damn.
Yeah, because at one point I was like, why we keep selling these pookies? That's fucked up. Like we're encouraging pookie use, you know. And then he told me, he's like, if we don't have these, we have to close down. We don't live off of headies. Like how often does a heady get sold?
That's true. Like, how often does a pookie get sold?
Oh, all the time, bro. Same guy every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Bro, I used to work. Are you crazy? I worked on Huntington Beach, bro, Boulevard.
And you
HV
wouldn't
Boulevard,
think-
bro. Same people. And the best part is it's not always the same people. Fools in M3s.
Yeah.
Fools that would buy headies, not today, buying a pookie.
Damn.
Fools
like
that would buy Nas, not today, buying a pookie. And some people just like, and it was out of nowhere, and they would always act stupid. And my homie, like, you want you work there?
Yeah.
You like to be a little dick. You like to be an asshole. People walk in there and they'll be like, can I get that? Like, what are you talking about? You want them to say pookie, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to know that you're a fucking crackhead. Like, I'm not
That's
going to
it.
let you go by and say,
meth
can
head.
I get that? And just point at something. I'm like, what? And then we like point at them like, this lighter?
Yeah.
No, not that. The thing next to it.
Cigarettes.
The cigarettes? Bro, anything till he says, the fucking pookie is what I want,
The
dog.
crack pipe.
The crack pipe. That's what you want? Okay.
You gotta own it, bro.
Yeah, and then we'll be like, do you also want to, and then they always buy the brittle
Yeah.
to scrape it. And I'm like, you want the brittle too? Never say no, dog.
Damn.
And we've always like not shame them, but it was always like, yo, just so you know, you're buying a fucking pookie, because people would just be like, can I get that? And then we were like, you're gonna have a good time tonight, huh?
Yeah. Damn.
Dude, and be like, a new one?
Just being a dick.
Just being a fucking culero, bro. You're smoking tweak. I gotta fucking give you a hard time.
Last
All right,
super
we
chat. Last super
We
chat.
got a last one? All right, let's do it.
Igor Kizejev, if that's his name. $5. Farts for Kyra.
He's downstairs too, bro. You can hear these.
No, we don't play our podcast on the TV. All right, that's for Kaida.
You're gonna break that thing.
The buttons stay stuck. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, salute to everybody who tuned in today. Thank you so much to everybody who made it possible, everybody who contributed, everybody who hit that thumbs up. I appreciate every single one of you motherfuckers. Once again, make sure you guys check out our sponsors at budvac.com, California Magic Farms, and Ayo Fruit Cocktails. Make sure you guys check them out. Also, make sure you guys take advantage of the stuff being added to the website today. I do have time to add stuff to the website, so go to flavorsbyezone.com or highandhungry.shop. There is some new We Don't Smoke the Same gear being worked on, so make sure you guys look out for that as well, because it will sell out like the other one. There's still a couple of the olive green long sleeve shirts. Go make sure you guys get some of those, because they were limited edition today. And also let me see. Make sure you guys show up on Friday 4 to 6. Craft Beer Kings in Huntington Beach. Craft Beer Kings in Huntington Beach. Make sure you guys fucking pull up. Be Real will be doing a live meet and greet, can sign in, and there will be the exclusive release of a Craft Beer Kings collab with Be Real. It's called the Insane Smoke Box. Hazy IPA, 7%. Make sure you guys get it. Limited edition, and it will be it will be out there, premiering that day. And also make sure you guys tune in Thursday. We got Commitment Soldier coming by. And Xavier, shout outs.
What's up? Hit that like button, subscribe. Sam Tripoli shows are. He's got a fuckload, but I will be at the Harvell show. Tickets are samtripoli.com, and then you got some new merch, some We Don't Smoke the Same merch coming by.
Yeah,
Did you sell out all the other shit?
Nah, we still have the olive green one.
So go get some of that. You sold out the tinfoil hat posters.
Yeah, those are been gone.
Oh,
yeah.
been gone. You guys fucked up. Hit that like button, subscribe, and then Ray, what's up?
What up, y'all? Thanks for tuning into this podcast this early morning. Stay warm. Stay booth free. Follow me at Morning Shot Films. I'm going to go see Licorice Pizza, and I'm going to talk about it and post it next week.
What the fuck?
Is that with that James Gandolfini lookalike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to kill it, but like is the licorice in it?
It's not about pizza, stupid.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. There
Yeah.
we go. How stupid I am.
Filmed in San Fernando Valley.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow with Commitment Soldier. Peace out.